Sentient fire already exists in Howl's Moving Castle.
But not as a horror.
It depends how you feel about Billy Crystal.
Not as a...
Your
Peter
butt
no.
stuff.
Peter no.
Yeah,
that's true. Oh, God.
Butt stuff.
Sorry, I'm coming. Something that
Can't
people
say that
have heard.
word more than once a stream.
Okay.
Cool.
There are children who grew up with us, Hex. The chainsaw
physical
jokes
body.
would not choke me as much as I asked him to.
What's your Colin Firth go-to? I'm there.
You're doing laps of it, I think.
Oh, I can do laps.
Oh, I can do laps.
You're out of time.
God!
I forgot there was a
This
timer.
game does things to me to make you cry. Coming to you live at the Loki Studios, starring Little Will, Peter Burns, Gus Ronald, can't turn his neck. It's your boy Nick Boy Richardson, and tonight on the show, we're in for a royal good time. But first, logistics. I've sent up a Signalis to the Skywalkers, asking what is casting that evil shadow down on us. Turns out, it's the lies of the Bayonetta 3 voice actress.
Oh, topical.
And I have a feeling this could be our best show yet.
It's going to be chaos.
Yeah, got a little political there. How exciting. Yeah.
Oh, 2-week-old controversy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no.
We've been talking about it for weeks.
Yeah, that's the story that keeps on giving.
Keeps on giving us.
Oh, you did the
evolving.
news. Yeah.
Evolving.
Good on you both.
Welcome to the show, everybody. An absolute pleasure to have you here, Will.
Me? I'm here. I'm in this seat, which I don't think. And I've been on that seat. I've been over there.
Where have you been?
I've been on that seat.
This one?
That one there. And I've been the one over there that, that
Is the camera still
we
on
don't talk about. No, it's gone.
You've been
I don't believe I've been in this
You
one.
couldn't be bothered turning that camera
I'll turn it on.
Yeah, just turn it on. See,
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Because Steph's a bit shorter.
Yeah, and could you not listen to us?
Mm-mm.
That'd be great.
No, so you didn't do it right.
You're responding.
You agreed?
Mm-mm.
No, you're still doing it, Will.
Well,
There it is.
no, he's thinking about something else.
Ah.
Yeah.
There it is.
He's thinking about. Wait. It's Scotty playing a multiplayer horror game.
You know, I'm going to play that with Scott.
Nailed it.
It was on a black screen for that whole conversation.
Yeah, we saw.
He didn't.
Lower.
No, I didn't.
He was being very performant.
I was doing some real fucking physical.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
Sketch comedy.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Steph's not here because she's not. She's not in the building, and so we can't.
We
put her
don't
on camera.
need reasons. There can be weeks where we are not here and we don't have to be
There's
like...
no excuse except from you to not be here.
That's true. Because you live the closest out of any of us.
Oh, I made a mistake, didn't I?
You turn up here at like 7:30 in the morning
We
for
all-
fire drills.
We all lived... Actually, no, you didn't live close when we started the business, so you got out of it. But we all lived close at one point, and everyone
did.
scattered.
I used to live next to you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I used to give you lifts home. Awkward silence lift home.
Awkward
Why were they
silence
awkward?
with home?
Oh, why were they awkward?
I don't remember this. Well, to be fair,
Any silence is
to
awkward.
Nick Boy, it's just a silence.
So that's...
To
yeah.
Goose Mangus,
Awkward
it's awkward.
silence.
Yeah.
Wait, explain.
No, I just...
Come on.
Come
on. Come on.
Silence.
Say it.
No, we just...
That was very high.
Say it. It's fine now. We've got a great relationship, but fucking say it.
I think, no, it was just I drove you home a few times and we were starting to work together again. And it had been a while between drinks.
Again.
Well, we were starting a business together. This is like other shared
At least 6 months into working together.
This is shared workspace thing. And we were like, and you're like, oh, you live near me. I was like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. the other-
Right, okay.
But we
yep.
hadn't started a company.
Yeah,
We just
okay,
started
yep.
doing work together
Yep,
again.
yep.
And me and Pete never stopped, but you and I had a bit of a breather. And
Yeah,
so it was
okay.
kind of like, hey, remember that thing we had? I'm like, talk in the car.
Yeah, okay. Is that how
Wow.
you felt? No. People find themselves pretty comfortable around me unless I decide to make them uncomfortable.
Or just slap this a lot.
Yeah, you scared Will.
Yeah, that was a fright.
At the start of the show.
He has a nervous disposition. He's like a
We'll pull that mic down a little bit.
ferret.
More?
What? Like a
Yeah,
ferret.
it's fine.
I figure, yeah.
Not about the
ferrets have a
distance. It was
nervous
more about
disposition.
covering your beautiful chin.
Oh, thank you.
You're thinking of a meerkat.
Am I?
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
What's the difference between a ferret and a meerkat?
I mean, where they live.
Vast difference.
But how they look after their society and
Their
support their
society?
young.
Yep.
Meerkats famously they babysit. They're one of the
They
few
stand on
animals
the,
that
they go like
babysit.
this.
That's true.
They do, but they send one out to be the lookout, and then other parents will look after kids that aren't theirs.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
They're one of, if not maybe the only animal that babysits.
Definitely not humans.
Holy shit.
Nope. Unless they get paid. Okay, I've got a genuine question.
They compare the market as well. Says
That's
Molly.
true.
That's very
true,
good.
son.
That's very good. I like
very
that.
I have a genuine question. I've been holding on to this question for like 5 days.
Ooh.
So, it's a tent on the roof of my car. What else do you need to know?
Do the people know?
No, we've never brought it up.
Okay,
really.
good.
So, yeah.
Post show.
Post show. I have a
Worst
cancel.
post-show topic.
I have an
make
escape
it,
strategy for when I get cancelled. Post show, I'll talk about it.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
And get cancelled in the post show as well.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That'll make use of it. Nick, what did you want to ask?
The irony is that my topic is way more post-show than your topic.
Ooh.
But I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
So this is a completely genuine question.
Why is Will so tall?
I don't know.
Is this seat built for...
Well,
Is
you
it-
know what it is? I reckon he has short legs
Throw
and
your
a
hip-
long torso.
throw your
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Throw your hip forward a bit more. Like,
Yep.
But I
Bit
want you
more-
to be comfortable. Don't make
No,
him
but
sit
it will be.
uncomfortably.
You just gotta
Maybe I'll go back over there. I'm gonna. Well, no. Gus is removing the confidence. He's telling me to. Oh no! It beckons.
Look at it over there.
That's the threat now. That's the threat. Oh, you want to sit over there? Do you, William?
No.
Well,
Oh.
The funny thing is, we call him Little Will. This
You're
is
big.
not- there's so much of you in
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You've got like long legs.
The chair is the same size, and you are like not twice up. You are taller.
It
than
must
me.
be. It's a
How-
torso-based issue, I think.
It's a torso-based.
Yeah.
also based
Yeah.
issue.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Will has good posture.
That's probably it.
Maybe.
What the fuck did I ever do? Okay, so I've been holding on to this for 5 days.
Okay.
Now,
And now the whole top of the show.
and then this-
Yeah.
Now I don't want the fact that I've drunk literally an entire bottle of wine to play into this. But I was thinking on the drive home a couple of days ago, why is it that I can drive with 2 standard drinks in my body? I think. Like they say you can have 2 standard drinks in the first hour and then
one
one
standard drink
standard
every
drink
hour.
every consecutive hour.
I believe
And
that-
still be safe to
But
drive.
a standard
Yeah.
drink is the thing that confuses everyone because it's like
There's more than a standard drink in a beer.
Yeah.
in a glass.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's like
Yeah.
that's more than a standard drink.
Yeah.
I believe.
But I don't believe that one beer is 2 standard drinks.
No, it's 1 point.
It's not. 1.4-ish.
1.4 or something?
Standard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
1.3, 1.4.
genuinely, and I'm only going to ask this on an episode where we're not sponsored by anybody.
Yeah, okay.
Why can I not drink and drive? Why can I not have one beer while
In the car,
driving?
why can't you
Yeah.
have an open vessel?
Yeah,
of
because I
alcohol
was
in the
thinking,
car?
I was driving home and it was
Yeah.
hot, and I was like, this would be a great time for a beer. And one beer, responsibly, staying under the limit. Why can I not have that?
I think it is about, I don't know. This is all bullshit, but I think it's about the breathalyzer not reading properly if you've just consumed it.
Oh, yeah, that's probably
So it's why, like, if you blow over, they actually get you to blow again
Mate.
back at the station half an hour later.
Mate,
You know.
You don't need to tell me.
I know. I know you know.
They do a blood. Oh no, they don't.
Yes, they do, buddy.
Yeah.
And they try to give it to your fucking dog.
Yeah. So,
blood
but throwing back some beer right before you do the
Instantly
breathalyzer
spikes you.
could just like give you a missed reading.
And then also the around that is the idea of having it as a temptation. Like you've often usually got more than one beer and having it and other people because you can't even have passengers in the back seat with an open beer.
No.
I believe it's illegal to have an open alcoholic beverage in your vehicle. I don't know. Sorry.
You've had more.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was driving home. I was listening to some Bleachers pretty loud. I was singing. It was a beautiful sunny day, and I was like, a beer right now on this freeway
Yeah.
would be banging.
I did it once.
Responsibly,
I did
not
it once
going
by
over the
mistake. I was in Queensland and I was driving between like a very short distance, and it was like a balmy evening, and I was leaving something, and I had a beer while I was chatting, and I hopped in the car, and I was only driving a short distance, and it was my first beer, and it was a lovely evening. I was driving, and I was like, had a sip. I was like, same experience. I was like, this is the perfect thing to. Oh shit! It was like I'm not meant to be doing this because for a second my brain just went, why don't I do this more often? It was like, well, that's why. But I was in Queensland, so everything's fine up there.
That's true. There are no laws in Queensland.
It's true.
None that they can get me for.
I've been up there. Some fucked up shit happens.
Damn right.
How have you been this week?
Good. I'm getting used to it. I've got one of those as well at home. That's living in the
Across the
corner.
bridge?
There it is. With that little thing, and it's ruined my
Back?
Electricity.
my back. Yeah,
It's really light.
I'll wait for that. It's super light.
Really
Is
light.
it
Yeah.
dangerously light for how much you spent on it? It's like, this is...
Where's all the
Yeah.
Where's all the Freon? It's probably not a fridge that uses the traditional...
We don't
fridge
live in the
method.
50s anymore.
Look, it definitely takes its time to cool up, but cool up? That's a weird.
Cool down?
Cool
Cool
down?
down?
Yeah.
But I want it to get more cool. Interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
temperature's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think out of every possible conversation we could have had in that moment, that is over the limit. If you blew an interesting breathalyzer, that is over the limit
Of being
of what I would
interesting.
consider
Meanwhile-
interesting.
Yeah.
Chat
You
doesn't
would at
care.
least get pulled over and asked to come back to the station to blow again at the station
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
check if it was interesting.
Chat doesn't care because I've kicked off some serious Queensland other state rivalries. So
What's the rivalry?
Oh,
There's
Queen-
all the other states, and then there's Queensland
That's it.
way last.
There it is. So true. You always want to secede. That is the recurring thing I hear from every Queenslander. You don't even want to be here.
No, it's just it's ruined my snack habits. I'm not a big snack man, and now I've got this little box
Tell me
that's
about
full
your
of
snack habits.
snacks.
How-
So do you mean you're
what's in-
snacking way more than you should be?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cold snacks though.
Cold. Well, yeah, but it's very small. There's a lot of cans in it, but then the little drawer fits a couple of chocolate bars. And I generally don't eat chocolate like that.
But a
Yeah.
cold chocolate bar is a real treat. Well, it won't
Not
be for you.
anymore.
But not anymore. I've ruined the magic of a cold chocolate bar because it's just there.
What is your normal snack preference if it's not a cold chocolate bar? Come on.
Reese, I'm with you. Like crust sticks with a bit of cheese.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
sorry. Crust?
What?
Just a crust, just a corn.
Crustic. You know Crustix?
Yeah.
Like the fucking
Like
it's
a
literally
puffed
empty
corn?
calories.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Are they a
It's like a rect. There's boring and bland.
What
as
kind of
a-
cheese?
Them with Philadelphia cream them with cream cheese?
With
Mwah.
totally.
The 90s, and my mum just called
Yeah,
it.
that in a
yeah.
fondue pot.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you, Reese. But yeah, just literally just a plain one and
Healthy. And now you've got chocolate.
But now I've gone
kind
to
of
chocolate.
cheese?
That's the issue. Literally, like a the
Nice cheddar.
plastic box with a
Bigger?
slice.
Not a single.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm saying-
Slices.
Yeah. That's how terrible it is.
Crusket.
Because but I lived when I was in Melbourne. It was like an easy snack. It's like a little block of cheese with the thing and
That is a city of culture and food and wine, my friend.
Yeah.
You're putting crust cheese
and I
on
came
crust.
back.
Yeah, fair cool.
So there you go.
I know how much you're paid. You could do better than sliced
You could at
cheese.
least go with a soft cheese.
Yeah.
Well,
Try cream cheese.
yeah, try anything.
Well, to be fair, I'm not picking it because I like the taste. It's more just an ease of access.
You pick it just for the calories.
Yeah, I'm just
wild.
like I need something.
Mag Peox in the chat was like, anyone with a diet conscious
I think it was Mage Plox.
with a diet culture mum knows
Yeah,
about crust.
my mum makes
Fuck, that is
cupcakes.
spot on.
That
My
is
mum
so-
makes cupcakes though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's not
she
really in that-
doesn't give a
in that
shit.
realm.
You should put. That's what you should be putting icing on the
frosting
fucking
on the top.
crust.
You should do.
All right, we'll sort of that.
Crustkits?
Crussix.
Crustkit?
Crust
What the fuck are they?
Crusket.
Is it crust?
CRUSKIT.
Crust kit.
KIT.
Crust
Yeah,
kit.
crust kit.
Okay.
Crustkit.
I'll start calling my.
See, I'm like,
my
I
favorite
would
snack
never.
right.
I'm not a
Yeah.
salada man.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, I'm not a Crustkit man. I would get saladas or Vita Wheats.
Yeah. Something
Oh,
more
by the way,
crunchy
it's-
and
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Want
Yeah,
those
weigh it up.
cranberry? You know those cranberry
Oh,
like
yeah,
with
the,
the date.
gourmet
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
that you're like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
that's. Oh wait,
The
this
purple
is a
packet?
and it is a Woolies
purple
logo
packet?
in the corner.
What
but
about the
it's-
ones with the apricot?
no from the
it's-
crackery. From the crackery.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Woolies make a great knockoff one.
Do they?
Yeah, and it's the
Interesting.
same packaging and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. Not
Good
sponsored.
tip.
Could be.
Oh my god.
Woolworths?
I'm going to introduce you some cheese. You know how
Yeah.
I introduced you to cocktails at
Yeah,
PAX?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll introduce
Cheese
you to
next PAX.
Yeah.
I do dairy at PAXs, so that'll work out.
Oh, yeah.
That'll work
true.
out.
Right, all your
Yeah.
milk,
true.
and now you can
Yeah.
do a cheese panel.
Yeah.
A cheese panel. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a crumbly
The cheese
cheddar.
board in
Eat a
front
whole
of you
block
while
of
you
cheese.
play
Yeah.
Ratatouille, the Xbox 360 title.
Hey, that's pretty good.
It's not great.
No, well, yeah, but our panels, so it'll work out.
How have you been?
Yeah, fine. Sore neck. That's about all I got to complain about.
What's wrong with it? What happened?
I
Can you
got out
pinpoint
of
it?
bed vigorously this
Yeah,
morning.
you're an old
Here's
man.
the thing. Gus keeps a lot of fluid from here up.
I do.
Fluid.
Yeah, I made him the other week put his hand on my shoulder, which is fucked at the moment. And
Oh.
I rotated it, and you could just hear it. It was like right
Here?
shoulder. No, right.
Here?
No, you'll feel. You'll feel.
Okay.
It's like touching a gack.
There. Hang on. Oh, come on, do it.
Come on, get wet. Come on, Ronald. Come on.
Hang on.
Bite down and think of England.
Nah.
I'm fucking not doing it now.
I won't be sad.
Probably a standing thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, when he did it, the first 2 times it was just like
Reduce
normal
the
shoulder.
liquid, Ronald.
The third time, it was like when you squeeze a water balloon.
I was gonna say,
and
it's
it,
like
like all of it goes to
moving
the
around.
other end of the balloon. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's his shoulder, and then
And then this
today,
morning, my neck did the same thing. I leant it forward. You know when you've got a stiff something and you go like, I'm just going to keep doing the thing that makes it feel a bit sore because that must be stretching it to feel better. It was that with my neck, and I leant forward, and then I could just feel a rush of liquid, and I kind of clunk, and I went
A rush of liquid.
yeah.
up my spine.
Is it just wine? You're like leaking wine into the rest of your
Oh,
body.
I should top up then. You're right. Anyway, that's me.
Good. Where do you store all your liquid?
I guess my bladder. Like from a...
Good guess.
like,
Good guess.
That's probably where... Well, I mean, I would assume that most of the liquid in me is blood and it's all through my body.
Yeah.
I don't know how
is that-
full my bladder is, like in terms of what capacity it has.
You know how they say that the human body is like
80% water.
98% human water?
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
Is it human water?
Is it mainly the blood? Or is it we storing it in the
I don't know.
in the skin sacs?
He's got it in his shoulder.
He's got it in his shoulder. That's where most.
I believe we're 80% water.
it's what 80%.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is
Like
a
think
lot.
about the bones.
It's hard to believe.
But,
Yeah,
but
in fact, I think it's a lie.
water makes everything plump. So if you took all your skin
Wait,
and
what?
removed-
What?
Plump?
Yep.
So if you took all your skin and you took all the water out of
Tell
it,
me more.
imagine how little skin that would be.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
jerky.
yeah.
It's like jerky,
Yeah.
human jerky, and the amount of water that and that's in every.
It's like when you put a chip packet in the microwave and it goes...
Yeah.
no, in the oven. You put it in the microwave.
Oh, we used to put them in the microwave, mate.
No, that's
We
why,
didn't have an oven.
That's-
One kids.
We didn't have an oven back
That's
then.
why all your houses exploded.
Pretty sure we did it in the microwave.
Wow.
No,
I don't think you would have because it would have been lined with foil.
Yeah, no, we
No, they weren't long before, but you put them in the oven.
You definitely
little
put it in the oven.
shaped packets, and then zip,
I've never put a
Shrinky.
chip packet
And you
Never
put
got
it, and you
shrinkies.
put a.
I've never put one
I
in the oven.
believe you put a safety pin on top so that
Yes.
you could wear it as a badge.
Yeah,
you put it on your back.
Walk
People put it
around
on their bag.
Yeah.
like a salt and vinegar
Yeah.
packet
Yeah.
as a badge.
That's it.
Like you
That's
were
it.
the prefect of
Shrinky
salt and
dink.
vinegar.
Shrinky dinks?
Was the term that either they did they call them shrinky dinks when you did them? Because I swear the marketing got behind them as well. They're like, hey,
This has
kids.
been so tangential, this show.
Well,
How full is my bladder, chat?
Elsid 1000
What can I
said
fit in
yes.
there?
Ripped actors dehydrate themselves for those close-up muscle shots.
Yep.
That's what Hugh Jackman did. I mean, he's done
Random
it,
question.
on
Does
everything.
anyone here like video games?
but he did it. Fuck
Fuck
video games.
You're
But he
wrong
did
side.
it on Les Mis for the opening of Les Mis when he's like pulling the boat in,
Yeah.
and he hadn't drunk for 3 days to get. But then he was also singing because the way that they recorded Les Mis was that they sung it all
live,
like in
yeah.
situ live, and it was like he was just shredding his vocal cords. There
All
was
I
no
can think of
protection.
Is your mate doing the Hugh Jackman impression that I can't remember off the top of my head? But I just did it.
Fuck, what was he singing? I think it was a song from Boy from Oz, but it was always it's Clark.
Yeah, right. If you had no water in your throat or like,
Yeah.
you'd be fucked.
gotta protect that shit. Yeah,
Apparently, that Jimmy Barnes sings with vocal cords that are different that no one else uses for singing, and so he can sing and scream as loud as he wants and not worry about ever damaging those ones.
What? So do we all have these vocal cords?
Yeah,
and
we
don't
just
have
can't
access
access them the same way.
Wow.
But he can, and that's why he can do.
He's like a mutant.
Because everyone
He's
said
an
like
X-Man.
Everyone
Yeah,
be like,
real
why hasn't he lost his voice
Yeah.
or ruined his singing voice? Like John Farnham can't sing anymore.
It never started great, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Agreed. Not a great singer, but a good screamer.
Yeah.
And apparently that's why he's still performing at that level because he can still do it. Whereas like, yeah,
Well, like a Brian Johnson, AC/DC, he's barely got anything
I
like
was going to say John Farnham, who just keeps coming back, but he can't. He shouldn't.
Yeah, but Brian Johnson is another scream singer, but like...
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
He
and
now is
actually
just
probably
like-
uses the one they all have.
Mr.
Miss Thesaurus.
Okay.
Oh, that's a rough one. We can only use 10% of our vocal cords, apparently.
No, she says you
You.
only use
Sorry, yeah.
10% of your voice.
So sorry,
You
yes.
specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
That's
Yeah,
like
okay.
we've
'Cause the rest
only-
is just water.
We've only tapped 15% of the human
Yeah,
brain.
yeah.
or whatever
Apart
the fuck it is.
from, what's his name?
There's a
That.
sequel to
Steam Front.
fucking Lucy coming out?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it's a series. It's a 10-episode series.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell, Really?
Wait, didn't they?
So
Didn't
tense.
wait.
The one that became
Became,
US.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, that's what happened.
Fucking literally.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for that film.
no, but that spoilers for a movie that you don't ever need to.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
She evolved. so highly she became a send disk.
That is so true.
Mm-hmm.
She became a fucking USB drive. And that came out at the same time as when she became just the black puddle that fucked guys. Remember that? Remember how she was an alien that like men would descend into her black puddleness in the void? What was that other fucking movie?
I thought she did a movie where she like cut
sounds
up
like
a lot
Species.
of... where she-
Under the Skin?
Under the
There was that,
Skin.
the USB one, and Ghost in the Shell. All like
yeah, it was
the
all
same,
in like
yeah.
that 2013 era.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
There's no role she can't play.
NJ Games says Lucy wasn't a terrible movie.
Oh, do we trust the word of someone who professionally roller skates? I say that
later.
having met you in person, so I'm allowed to say it.
Fish, I read the book of Lucy.
There was a
Lucy
book?
was a book.
There's a
At the end of it, you turn the last page. It's like a hollowed out Bible.
and
This
it
is
gives
the
you a
USB.
USB
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, good, yeah.
It's only on
That's
Kindle.
The
even-
knock list.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Worst-
Job
The
314.
worst.
No, it's the fucking best one. It's
That
the
is-
only good one.
Oh, bad Nick.
Let's
Bad.
start this.
All right.
Let's start this.
Should we start something else?
No,
yeah.
Start talking about video games with a little segment we like to call "You Need to Harmonize with Me." Hit the
I just hit the same note.
Saying what you all been
Yeah.
playing. Presented by BuriBuri. BuriBuri.
Not a USB stick?
Nope.
Black puddle?
Nope. But
know.
probably could be because I've googled the law and I feel, oh, you know what? I got a fucking speeding fine again. 1 demerit point lost. I think I'm on I think you're allowed to have 12 demerit points, and I think I'm on like
You can
9.
check on the RMS app.
Should I check right now?
Yeah.
For it.
Wait,
You-
I'll do it on here then.
At the 14th point, you get a free sub or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That's how the law works.
Check your
Is it
demerit
at the same
points.
spot? Are you getting done in similar area?
No, this time I got done in the fucking North Connects, where they apparently put speeding cameras in tunnels. What am I supposed to hit in a tunnel? I'm just going a straight line.
Is that the tunnel that has things to distract you or keep you awake? Have you?
Yeah, the blue shit, like the stars and stuff.
I went through
That's
that.
just distracting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't like that at all.
There's a tunnel that has, for anyone not in Sydney, there's a tunnel that they put a bunch of art installations every sort of kilometre or so to kind of keep you awake. And the first time I went through it, I was like, what the fuck was that? And I steered and nearly hit the sidewall. And I was like,
my God.
okay.
How you going?
How you doing?
9 demerits.
How many
Left?
allowed?
Remaining?
Well, I've got 8, but 9 once I accept this one. You're allowed 13, so that
Yeah.
means 4. And I've driven drunk, and that only gave me 3. So I can drive drunk once, and I can go 10 kilometers over
When
the
was
speed
it?
limit. In
When
the
was
North
that?
Connects. Driving drunk.
Yeah.
2013.
Well, no, you get your points back.
Oh no, I get the point. No, but I'm saying I'm saying that.
Even in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that I know from experience.
Yeah.
I can drive drunk once, and I can hit.
You cannot
I
drive
can
drunk.
hit 90 in the
You
North
cannot.
Oh,
Connects
sorry. I can hit 4
and
to
still
5
have my
people.
license.
But I will say now, if you are over the limit at all when you're driving in New South Wales, you lose your license for 3 months, no matter what.
Really?
Yes.
Good. Wait, what?
Correct.
What?
Correct.
What?
I'm always
Correct.
baffled
What?
by how
Yes.
lenient.
How much wine have I had?
I'm always baffled by how often I see like those, road highway shows, and they're like, this person ran from the cops, went over 3 speed bumps, and totaled their car. It's like at the end they do the text, and they're like, they were banned from driving for 1 month and lost their license and paid a $600 fine. I'm like, that's nothing for what that
Yeah.
like did
Yeah,
and
that's-
could have done.
God bless America.
Like,
I spent
they're
more on
Australian.
GTA.
Oh, what?
The Aussie ones, the RBTs and all that. I will say quickly on the points thing
Please.
is that the last time I ever ran into the law was moving in peak hour traffic in Melbourne and looking at my phone.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think I took a call from my sister and said, I can't talk, I'm driving, put it down. And there was a cop waiting further up the lights, watching everyone plain clothes, and then he'd buzz his cop at the lights who'd get you.
narc.
Totally fine. That's what I got done. And we're like, yeah, it was like,
A professional narc.
yeah,
He's getting paid for
it's
it.
literally his job. And it was literally like $299 fine and 4 points. I was like, whoa.
points is a
It was
lot.
huge.
That's massive.
Yeah.
It was massive. And I'm like, that's what phones and what they were doing people for. This is years ago, though.
I
So-
did that in traffic once, and I was looking at my phone, and a cop just was walking past and saw me, and just I just saw out of my periphery because I was so busy looking at my phone. But I was like just sitting in traffic, a body, and I look up, and a cop's just taking a picture of my license plate. And I looked at him, and he just went. And I was like,
Then I got done once in Coogee moving house. In Sydney while I was moving to my moving house, and I was doing runs of luggage. Trust me, this takes. And a cop got me the same way. Was
Trust me,
waiting.
there's a video game at the end of this.
No, it just has a very Gus thing, which is the cop finally came up and was getting people, and he came up to me. He's like, "Okay, I've got you there." what are the circumstances? I was like, I'm moving house, and he saw all this shit in my car, and I was like, and I just my sister's got there, and the movers are, and do you know where Coogee is? And I totally knew where I was. Bought a house.
Amazing.
And he went, nah, look, mate, you're okay. It's up there through Rainbow QBR. I was like, thank you. Didn't get done, but I was like, I had to give a little bit of the old, where am I?
So I
Yeah,
drove home.
You bat the eyelids.
Yeah.
I drove home a couple of months ago from
Give him a what?
here, and
Gave him a little,
give him a little. There it is. There it is.
God
Sorry.
damn it.
Sorry. Nick?
I drove home a couple of months ago from here, and it was raining, and I was turning onto the M1, and which is like the freeway to Newcastle, and I ran a red light totally by accident.
Jesus Christ. You're
No, I'm
The car.
terrible, but like I drive a lot, and most of it is fine.
statistically.
But a cop just like was immediately behind me, and they just tailed me for like 10 k's down the freeway.
Wow.
Right up on my bumper, and then just pulled off and didn't do anything. But I was really worried that they were like gonna pull me over and whatever. But they were like giving me this like weird warning thing of like, but in my head I was running through the whole thing, and I was like, if they pull me over, I'll be like,
it's +1.
I'll be like-
-4 more.
Yeah. But I was like, if they pull me over, I'll be like, I'll start with some respect. So I'll say, Your Honor, I'm from Newcastle. I don't know any of the Sydney traffic laws. You've got the
Red means go.
hook turns here. All right.
Where's Coogee?
My last very, very short one is
Please.
that my dad told me when I first got my license, a terrible bit of dad advice, which is back in whatever era. He's like, when you ever get pulled over by a cop, first thing you do, get out of the car so you're at their level so they're not talking down.
Oh, they're taking a shot.
Yeah, this was like in like 99 or something.
Yeah.
And the cop pulled me over for something that was
Oh my God.
And I like opened the door. He's like, and the speaker in the car went, "Stay in the car." Like, never do that.
That is terrible.
That's some 70s dealing with
It
cops.
totally is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White man dealing with cops in
Yeah.
the 70s.
So they don't get to look down at you when they talk to you. In the
That's
car.
like your dad going, now cops are more scared of you than you are of them.
yeah.
All you need
Wait,
to
that's
do
your
is
Point your
arc
gun
up.
first.
Dad, I think you're thinking of bears or T-Rexes. All right, let's get on with it.
Okay. Speaking of authority figures, people with guns.
People with guns.
Guns.
Good tangent.
Talk to me about Bayonetta.
Segue.
Hairy people with guns.
Yeah, I played Bayonetta 3, which is a bit not really my kind of game. I've never really gotten into Platinum's games, but for no reason. I've never played a Devil May Cry game or a Bayonetta game. I know they do other ones as well, but I have always been aware of the Bayonetta franchise. We all are. And I've always wondered what it would be like to play one. So yeah, I thought this would be one to dive in and check out. This is on the Switch. And I'm going to struggle to stay on one sort of topic while I discuss this game because it is fucking wild. I know this is probably not news to anyone.
Do I need more
familiar.
wine?
Sorry?
Do I need more wine?
We all will. Yeah, I picked this up to play and I was kind of like ready to be sort of baptism by weird because I was like, I know the game's just going to like charge on ahead without me keeping up, but I still couldn't have guessed how.
You know what
wildly-
baptism is? A priest dunking someone in water. It's already weird.
That's true, actually. This is the tangent I said, please don't do. And
Okay, sorry.
topic.
I gotta get
I did pre-warn everyone and
We got
said I'm
briefed.
really going to struggle talking about this game because it is just totally out of my wheelhouse. But as you might have mentioned a few months ago, you said this is a weird game for you to play. I've been trying to broaden my horizons when it comes to gaming, and I thought this would be a great example of it because I heard good reviews, and I thought, yeah, let's dive on in. I won't try and explain the story because I still don't quite know what's going on, but I will say I'm charmed by the madness and chaos and creativity and brilliance that is on show from the second you boot the game up.
This is literally minute 2.
Yeah, this is the game powers through a prologue with a lot of cutscene and not a lot of gameplay. But essentially, for anyone who doesn't know, it's a third-person action game by Platinum. It is all about combos and fighting in these phases where you'll get like little locked-off arenas. What you're actually seeing here, though, is a big part of this game, which I believe is new to the Bayonetta series, is that there is demon possession, which is essentially, instead of just being solely in control of Bayonetta and her weapons as the form of combat, you can pull the trigger and summon I'm going to say 20-foot high demon that you then
Are
translate
you
that same...
Are you questioning the height of the demon, or if it's a demon?
I'm questioning the height of it because it suddenly has to scale up the combat because Bayonetta suddenly strips down to half her clothes because, you know, we all know she wears her hair. So uses most of her hair and she dances to summon these demons, but she's still vulnerable in the battlefield when you summon these giant demons. I believe they're demons. And so she's
How high are they?
about 15 to 20 stories. They're just huge, and the camera, the camera and the game.
It started. Sorry, no, but it's actually like it legit started with feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
No, 20.
Is it?
This is it.
Oh no, then I guess it's like
Where's she?
That's like 8 foot tall.
no,
Come on.
no.
What?
8 foot?
She's fighting right now?
No, that's a demon.
That's your demon,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and you summoned it, and it is probably 8 stories tall. Let's go with that.
Okay.
That feels
Okay.
that feels.
So
safe.
we're going to stick with stories from now on.
Yeah.
Now, for context, how many stories is Bayonetta?
Fuck off. Half a story.
Half?
Half
yeah, I'd
a
say
story?
half.
You're half a story.
2/3?
aren't you?
Well, it depends. Like here.
Oh,
You got high
feeling.
ceiling.
Yeah.
You did tell us not to interrupt you.
This can't be the thing that he was going to get stuck on. The height of a demon.
But yeah, the big thing in this game is that you can basically translate the combat from, instead of just being controlled by Bayonetta, into a larger scaled version of it. Then the story is all multiverse madness. Bayonetta finds herself, there's a bunch of recurring characters that turn up that you just assume are meant to know. And I really enjoyed just throwing caution to the wind and going, fuck it, I'm just going to just go along for the ride. I'm not going to get upset that I don't understand what's happening, where this is happening, why this is happening. It basically is a multiverse has broken. A character called Viola has turned up, and she has a connection to Bayonetta.
And she's new, right?
She's new, and I have a sort of kind of guesswork that she has some relationship with Bayonetta, and she's from another multiverse. She comes in and says, we need to come and combine them all. Sorry, we need to fight off the power that is trying to combine combine all the multiverses into one by destroying them. So that's basically an excuse for the character of Bayonetta to bounce around through portals into different universes where she not only can completely fuck the world up, literally every level you're in, I think this is new to Bayonetta, the world will just explode and you will dance around on top of it.
Yeah.
The first level is in New York City that just gets hit by a tidal wave, and you spend the next 20 minutes jumping around on cruise ships and building tops as they all fall over. Another level takes place in a futuristic city that's being bombed. So you just, it's an excuse for the designers of the game to just clear the palette and move you into the next arena or something. And it's wild. It really does feel like the developers are grabbing you and tearing you around this world. And it's kind of like exhilarating. It is undeniably wild and exhilarating. And again, if you just get past that completely weird sort of translation of storytelling and what is going on and weird that this game obviously embraces.
Is that her in the car?
That's her before she kicks off. Don't even ask questions because it's just too hard to describe. But
Guillermo del Toro?
I think what's cool is that this multiverse thing gives you a great excuse to then, like, stage 4 is a kind of Great Wall of China level with huge other monsters. It seems to be a sort of carte blanche to just come up with cool scenarios to run around and then get involved in this combat, of which I kind of think I like, but is fucking messy. I'm sure anyone who's gotten into Platinum games knows it is style over substance, but there is still something gratifying at its core of linking combos of punch, 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 kick, punch, kick, punch. Will have some kind of moveset versus if you swapped out those buttons. So it undeniably is very arcade in that sense, and once you lean heavy into that, it is a lot of fun. But yeah, it's still not for me, but I really want to persist with it and really go through it all because I just want to have the experience of playing an entire Bayonetta game.
How many hours in are you, sorry?
Like 7 hours or so.
Wow.
I'm in like chapter 6 or 7.
Big in it.
Yeah, it is such a batshit crazy game that you can put it down and pick it up and know that in the next 10 minutes you will be doing something completely different with different characters. There are like crazy winks to the cameras of pastiches of other games. At one point, you summon that... Oh, sorry, I should mention, you do absorb other demons that you then swap out like your weapons. So the trigger that you use to summon a demon to fight with at the beginning is that kind of kaiju, big, angry dog demon. Or it can be a giant... And I will say this... 15-story high woman in heels that stomps the shit out of her enemies. Or The next level, it's
Admit
a fucking
that's your
it's a
thing.
train.
Admit.
You summon a train that you just lay the tracks down and it kills everything there. And you get that
Pete,
train to
admit it.
step all over you.
Admit it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of sexy, I think. It's a Bayonetta game. It's just throwing sexy at you everywhere else. Weird sexy, I will say. Not just traditional, like, there's a lot of butts and swinging under the butts. It's like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? It's not like she's just sexy because she's like, look, I have like legs and a bust and a bum. It's like the camera will go places that you're like, I wouldn't have really.
The butt's not weird. The camera is.
The camera is
Camera
weird
is
for going-
perverted.
The
Yeah.
camera is weird.
It's so
That's
is.
so true.
But that's part of the weirdness.
That's so been the case for Bayonetta the whole time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that like, you know, traditionally third-person game, the camera will kind of sit over the shoulder.
Yeah.
And in Bayonetta, it's like more times than not down and looking up.
Yeah.
But not just squared up the butt. Sorry, squared shot of the butt. It'll go like round a leg and through the front, and then over here and up.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's a weird choice. But everything in this game is a weird choice. And yeah, as I said, I found the demon fighting was interesting. It's chaotic. And yeah, sorry, Nick, you're going to ask a question.
I was going to ask two things. One, how does the Switch hold up? And two, remember when like the game got revealed and one of the big takeaways was it looks really muddy. Like it looks really, like the color palette looks really muted. It looks kind of uninteresting.
So in terms of Switch performance, does it switch? Do we still have that? I mean, it's only on the Switch. So is it? Where's the Switch? Well, the answer is yes, because it's only available on the Switch.
There you go.
It performs remarkably well considering how much the game is throwing at this little console. It runs at a very stable frame rate, and when it does buckle,
Every cruise ship?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
when it does buckle, the frame rate, you kind of know why. You're like, yeah, I pressed too many buttons. Yeah. it's almost forgivable.
It's my fault.
Seriously. So in that sense, it performs well at a frame rate that makes it playable. The character models and the design of them and the colors and costumes and the phases, which are the small isolated areas you fight in, look great. The worlds as a whole are the issue. The extended spaces that you are playing in that need to show a whole city tearing to pieces or a whole ancient Chinese landscape at war with itself obviously take the biggest hit, and therefore they are the thing that if you look at them, I say under a microscope, if you glance away from the game, you see them. Everything is like...
If you're not even using your human eyes to regulate the screen.
Well, but the point I'm making is that the game is doing such a flashy little dance in front of you. Quite literally, it's Bayonetta dancing. If you don't look at that, which is hard not to do because it's the most eye-grabbing
the butt thing.
It's the most eye-grabbing thing on the screen. And you do notice that in your peripheral, there's a city blowing up. But when you look at that city, you realize it looks like balls. It is just grey block textures bumping into each other and stuff. But the game moves at such a cracking pace that I would say it compensates for that in a way that your focus and for the combat in particular, you need to keep your eyes on one or two focused areas that falls away at the wayside kind of thing. So yeah, I think there's enough color in the characters and the things the game wants you to look
I
at.
just jumped over a tidal wave.
I don't know who this guy is. He turns up in an ice cream van, a pizza van, and gives Bayonetta her guns because
There are pizza vans?
That pizza van looked great. It had nice shiny texture.
It had
That
a
was
sort of
wild.
like Scooby-Doo mystery situation going.
The one big criticism I think I would level at it that I don't know if fans of the game would agree with this because I don't know if it's in the previous titles. The enemy design is
that was the purpley dude?
they're the homunculi or whatever they're called. No, it's the green big monster here, but there are smaller versions of them too. There's too much going on in them, especially when they get larger. They are just so over-designed and so sort of mythical and sci-fi, and they have glowing parts, and they all have radial
like Warframe
effects.
characters.
Yeah, but they're the small ones. The bigger ones, there's just no kind of cohesion around the enemies that you're fighting. That I find them pretty uninspired, and then the other big thing is just the camera control and how much the game puts on screen. There are moments where you just go, I don't know. It has some Monster Hunter vibes, from my opinion. I don't know where my character is. I don't know where the enemy is. There are too many effects happening right now, and there are too many on-screen prompts and environmental things happening that I'm sure some people are just gripping their chairs, going woohoo! But as a player, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, No, whoa, I'm just going to mash and watch and hope something happens out of here. Case in point, what you just saw right then is this purple slowdown time is when you do an active avoid account. Sorry, what's the word? When you do a dash and you avoid an enemy attack, the game slows down a bit and you get a bit of bullet time.
Yeah,
you can spam that because you just don't know where the attacks are coming from. And you will still pull off a counter. Yeah. So you just sometimes, when things go to shit, spam the dodge until the game slows down, and you go, "Okay, let me catch my breath." Go on. Woohoo! So my review of Bayonetta, woohoo!
Grabbing their chairs and going, woohoo!
Which time says Vegas?
I'm excited that you're going to stick with
Playing
it.
a lot.
Yeah, I totally am. I'm going to finish it because it's just. But I'm going to finish it knowing I might never play another Platinum game or a game in this series. And it is just so wild that sometimes you need that in your games. It's crazy.
Cool.
Really crazy.
Nice.
Sick.
Peter Burns, talk to us about more crazy.
You can't get crazier than this.
You can. With the Village's Shadow of Rose. I started last night. I haven't played much this week.
Yeah.
I started last night after a stream we did playing the Resident Evil 8 expansion called Shadows of Rose, where you...
Free? Everything, all the expansions are free?
It's
Is it paid?
just free if you have. the game.
Yeah, it's only free if you have the gold edition of the game.
Oh, okay, right.
I think it's a $30 expansion.
Really?
I
Yeah,
think.
wow.
I might be
gonna look
wrong
it up.
there.
Yep.
I saw, I was very tired and confused when I was on Steam, and I just said, give me that, and it gave it to me without paying.
Yeah, it's 20 US,
Oh.
free if you...
The Battle Royale's free.
Yeah, or whatever that reverse thing is free.
Yeah.
yeah.
And probably should be.
Yeah.
I might talk about that next week if I get a chance.
Yeah.
And it doesn't muck about. It's about a 3-hour experience. I have not finished it. I was falling asleep as I was playing it, and I played the first hour. But the first hour of it is really gripping. It's immediately into the plot, as opposed to I find a lot of Capcom story. I mean, even the start of Resi 8 with the dinner that you set up, and like
9 bottles of wine.
just like a really absurd scene that is memorable for sure. This is like this character across.
It's the scene of 8 is setting up something that's going to pull you out of into something different. Whereas here you are on the case, or you are doing something relevant to the story.
Yeah. And we met Rose at the end of Resident Evil 8. She's being harassed by the CIA or equivalent of like, hey, you're Ethan's daughter, which means you have some connection, and she's got powers because she's born from the...
it's called the T... No, it's not the T virus, but it's something else.
It's the mycene...
Yeah.
Oh, mice... Yeah.
He was fungus.
Yeah, it's fungus.
She's a fungus kid.
She's a fungus kid.
But what was the ending of that game? She hopped in the car and drove off, and there was a guy walking on the highway.
Yes, that was never explained.
Yeah.
It was explained that she went to the grave, and then it's one of the characters from Mega Mycete.
Mega Mycete.
Thank you,
Thank
Carnage.
you.
One of the other Resi characters is like, "Come on, you!" And then there is a character in the distance that people zoomed in on and saw who it was.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if that was a reveal or not. Sorry, Pete.
So Rose is living this life, as we take from the end of 8, kind of working with the government because she has powers. She doesn't like it, but it's kind of the life that she's got. Everyone in a normal world ridicules her, but she's this tool that gets used by the government. And so right at the start, this friend of hers goes, who's obviously, I don't know where the relationship comes from, but is like, I think I've discovered a way for you to rid yourself of the powers. And it's by interacting with this chunk of the Mega Mycete thing that we blew up at the end of Resident Evil 8, the big globby one. They have a glob of it. And it's like, interact with the glob using your powers. And you should be able to enter its kind of memory, the memories of Miranda, the kind of main evil character from Resident Evil 8.
The hot,
super hot,
like,
but not tall.
researched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot but normal sized. About
normal sized.
About 0.7 stories.
Okay, good. Yeah, that helps.
Boring.
Yeah, cool.
Boring. And mycelium. Yeah, I mean, I'm never going to know what the fuck we're talking about. But Kit's got all the deets. But ask Kit Carnage if you want to know any actual details about this game. So it kind of, it's asking you to kind of go through Miranda's memories. And that like plays out as like you're thrown into like this dream sequence. So it gives, while Resident Evil 8 is not a grounded story, it is on Earth, and this person has this virus, or this is infected with a fungus. This story kind of immediately throws you down the rabbit hole, and by interacting with this memory thing, it's like fantasy come alive.
Yeah, right. So it's kind of an excuse to go all control / like, oh, every door could go somewhere you don't expect it to.
And like you walk around a corner.
Oh, so you're in the memory of this thing. Okay.
You are inside.
I guess is a less contrived excuse than she has to go out to some weird, stupid setting that she should never have gone to in the first place. It's like,
which was like the first. Sorry, the first. Well, not the first game. The base game.
all Resident Evil
Where
are
it was like,
don't go there.
What are you
And they're
doing?
Like, I should,
Like,
why are you at
you've
this
been
big
through
castle?
so much trauma with 7.
Yeah.
Why are you in this weird fucking European village?
Yeah.
I really like the setup and how quick it is to just get you in there.
Totally.
I'm playing in third person, as this person is. I believe you can do this in first person, but third person was introduced with this update to the main game as well as this.
Can I say, I'm a little sad with how Resi's falling back to the third person with like 4 and everything. I'm such a fan of how well they've sort of embraced the first person with 7 and 8. I love it so much.
Yeah, I think
so much the horror.
Totally. I think they've been really effective in first person, and I think they're scarier.
And when you inspect an object, amazing.
And I find it scarier in first person for sure. Not just because the things are in your face, but because it's just a little bit janky, as you can see, walking around in third person, navigating corners and stuff that
It's
you
a little
don't
more
feel
video gamey than
exactly. It feels like classic horror game, and then you feel like you're playing a game more.
Can I? Sorry for interrupting again, but can I ask? Does it? The thing that I thought 7 and 8 did so well was that moment that the game would take control over your camera, and you would have these moments where the perspective was controlled by the game, and you were forced to either look at something or not look at something, and that was like the thing that really made me terrified. Does it do the same thing in the third person when you get to a moment that the game takes control to try and steer you towards a scare? Does it still take camera control and that sort of thing?
I didn't notice that in the start here. And I really don't want to show too much of it because it's so short. And the
and also
intrigue
you
of it.
fell asleep halfway through, so this is also.
Well, I was playing and I was saying to the guys earlier, like I was so tired last night, and I was like, I'm really excited to play this, and it was so compelling that even in like my almost asleep state, I was like, this is cool. What's around the next corner? And like. If I was tracking my heart rate, it would have been from like sleeping beats per minute to holy fucking shit, jump scare.
to actually resting.
Yeah. Like it was extreme. Some good scares in it already, and I like what it's asked me to do so far. The puzzle stuff is there, and because of the fantasy of it, the kind of living memory kind of it. Open a door and I'm back in the castle at the end of that first hour.
It is
reusing
the same
some of Resident Evil 8.
Cool.
Yeah, but in a way that's familiar, but it's changed. And also, I don't know when I'm going to walk through another door and suddenly I'm somewhere else. Which is exciting.
Can I ask? Because with Resi 8, which we all loved to a certain. Did you play it?
I watched you play all of it.
Yeah, right. Because we all loved it to various extents. The game was definitely scary in the first 20 minutes. Kind of half of the castle and then all of the dollhouse. And then the rest of the game wasn't particularly scary. Where does this fall in terms of like tonally?
Yeah, it's I mean, I'm right at the start. I'm sure it gets actiony because that's what Resident Evil does. But so far it has been much more like the start of the game of I'm not equipped for any of this. So it's like anything I encounter is terrifying because I don't know, I can't combat it.
So what did you say, like a 3-hour experience?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
It's like that's a perfect horror amount. Like you can keep the tension for the entire 3-hour experience without sort of wrecking it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. My only concern with this again is that fantasy setting or that living memory thing you mentioned as well. I do really love that the Resi games that 7 and 8 have done.
I don't want you to see what's through that door.
Okay. I have really enjoyed how 7 and 8 have done that thing where they try to walk a line between what is horror and fantasy and what is grounded in real life. Like, as batshit as they always go, they kind of start like, well, this can't be zombies. It's not, or this can't be real werewolves. I worry that, like, going through that, obviously they've done it well, but I as I said, using that as an excuse to go, blood creatures can crawl out of the ground and she can fall backwards through a wall. Like, I hope it's done as well the whole way through, because for me, I like the idea of Resi games still trying to ground themselves a little bit, but
Yeah, okay.
maybe, yeah, as I said, I'm being over
That to me has always been like, well, at least in 7 and 8, the such a pointless exercise in going like, the military's here. And the military operates the way the military does. And it's like, what? Like, I'm fighting fucking, like, a moth zombie or some shit. It's like, that doesn't mean anything to me. Like, this is not real life.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I think we would enjoy this in two different ways.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm keen to check that out. I have played a few things this week. The first being the game that I was excited about when we did the news for the game plan, the Entropy Centre, which I checked out. So this is basic, like let's call a puzzle game a puzzle game. This is Portal.
Okay.
With some different shit going on.
Okay.
Looks like that in the first few seconds.
This is the most Portal shit you could possibly imagine.
Nice.
The idea behind this is you are a woman who wakes up and you're on a space station, or maybe you're either floating in space or you're on the moon on a base. I'm not quite sure yet.
Okay.
But you, the station is quite derelict. Something terrible has happened. You wander around. You find a gun. This gun lets you control time with various objects. And the idea is that you're basically on this facility that generates entropy that it then uses to rewind the time of Earth. So Earth, as you're going through the sort of first 45 minutes of this game, is exploding into fire, and you need to boot up the entropy laser on this base to rewind the time of Earth so that it doesn't self-destruct.
It's like a bigger version of the gun that you have
Yes,
just picked up.
100%.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So this is like, as a result of mankind, we're in a future where mankind has completely destroyed the planet, and instead of fixing it or going somewhere else, science has worked out a way that we can maybe rewind time. So that's the goal of this station.
My impression from just the trailer was that it's just something's fucked up on Earth and it blows up, and you just need to go back before the nuclear.
It's literally like you're standing looking at a window of Earth and it looks fine, and then Earth catches on fire. And so it's not necessarily global warming unless I've massively understood what's going to happen with global warming.
There's just like it goes up 1 more degree and then
And so the way that you generate entropy on this base is by solving puzzles. So all of the people who work here are supposed to solve these puzzles that generate some sort of, like, it's not clear, but I guess brain heat that then gets stored, that then gets used to rewind time.
Yeah.
To me, that is what's going on.
Yeah.
But the way that you generate these is you go into these different puzzle rooms, exactly like Portal. You have this gun, and all of the puzzles are solved by basically moving boxes, these little boxes that you drop on triggers, like trigger pads that unlock doors and activate switches and all that shit, and then you move them through time. Now, Pete, when you and I were talking about this game on the news this week, we were a bit worried because it seemed like the boxes could only travel through this like predetermined...
Yeah, it's like a line kind of guide. It was like, is that only can do that?
And it was like, oh, this box was here before and now it's over here. So do I need to manipulate it back over here? And that's how you solve the puzzle. Excited to say, no, much cooler. Literally, the game tracks wherever you moved this box.
And then lets you
rewind any movement that you did with that box.
Okay, cool.
Or any other item. I imagine there's other things, or is it mainly boxes?
Anything interactable.
Okay,
yes.
right.
Pads, puzzles,
Just
not
boxes.
just like
Just
randomly
boxes.
picking up. But basically what it does is, you need to... So the way that you solve a lot of these rooms is you walk in, you take this gun, you point it at something, you pick it up, you move it around, you put it down on different switches that activate things, or different, like put it in different locations that do various things. You then drop the box, walk up the stairs, shoot the box to rewind the time. It travels across and lands on the pad that unlocks the switch that opens the door. You walk through, you keep rewinding and do that sort of thing.
Yeah.
This builds and builds and builds in a really cool way. And
Only rewind or fast forward as well?
only rewind so far. I've played about 2 hours of the game.
Yeah.
So rewinding through the various states that you've put any of these things into. There's also these gates that you walk through that are like these lasers that basically you walk through and it wipes the memory of the time from your gun so you can't rewind things. All of it is like just super, obviously it's just like the conceit is these are all puzzle rooms that you are supposed to solve as an employee, so they're very wearing the puzzleness on its sleeve. Sure. But it's super cool. Like the build is pretty easy in terms of like the first few rooms. I was like, yeah, I'm really getting it. But you know, like 45 minutes in, I was kind of like, oh, okay, I kind of got to figure this out. And then when they start adding in more than just like moving a box, and now you're moving box bounce pads and that sort of thing, and that's where I was like, oh, there's really like a lot going on here. And the fact that it remembers any movement that you've done with this thing, super cool. Yeah, the gun talks to you. The personality that the gun has, like, it's basically like cozy core Portal. Like the gun is very sweet and just kind of wants you to do a good job, whereas in Portal it's like
nagging you the whole time.
Well, it feels like, it's no coincidence, obviously, being puzzle rooms, having an overgrown facility, having a personality attached to a strange tech object. It's like, I don't know, when I saw the first few glimpses of this game, I thought, how is it that we can't have developers come up with new settings or like come up with a unique way to use this time travel mechanic or whatever you're seeing here. But obviously they've gone, no, fuck that. We are going so hard into this is something that people loved and we are going to pay homage to that and make that. I now find it endearing from the initial gut reaction I had to this, which is, oh, for fuck's sake, like, you know, don't just rip something off or,
It's really, it's way more Braid than anything else.
Okay.
Like it's totally Braid meets Portal.
And it's entirely just the time mechanic. There's not like
so
anything.
Far,
yeah,
yes.
okay.
Yeah. It's just about doing that, and then you get to rooms where like there are various things moving within the room that you want to put the things that you need to manipulate on while they're moving independently, and then remembering the way that they move. Yeah, like it really builds.
Yeah, cool.
The only complaint I have from this, like it's a little AA, but who cares? Like in terms of just some of the animations, that sort of thing. The only complaint I have is such a small one, which is I wish it wasn't a gun. Banjo walks into the room. Banjo's hitting this age where like he's starting to become aware of guns, and I'm like so trying to not encourage this at all, and walking in and going like, this did not need to be a gun at all. It could have been one glove and another glove. Yeah. Like it could have been literally anything other than a gun. Yeah. But guns are the way that we interact with so many things.
And also again, I feel like it's no coincidence how much this is a Portal genre game the biggest part of that is the Portal gun. So
but even the Portal gun, like this is a gun.
Like this is a
sci-fi assault rifle. That's a Halo fucking battle rifle.
The reflex sight just happens to have a smiley face on it. Exactly. Versus the Portal gun was a delightfully claw-based weird. Yeah.
And also and the Portal gun is like a cute kind of like soft edge design, but also has a projectile to justify it being a gun.
Yes.
Whereas this is just like a pointer.
Fucking, what's it called?
Ecto.
Yeah, that's right. The Neutrino one.
Ecto.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
It's a bunch. The Neutrino one or the Spangler's the wand.
The Spangler's the wand.
It's the wand.
The Spangler.
Milk.
So anyway, Entropy Centre. If you're in the mood for some sort of like Portal-esque puzzle stuff, super recommend.
Like mid to low price?
Oh, good question.
I just it feels like $25.
There's no way this is shy of 40.
I did get a code for this. This is sitting at
22
on Steam. You reckon 22? You reckon nothing less than 40? What do you think?
25.
32.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the closest. But I was over.
Going over.
I was over. Price is Right rules.
Come on, get on out.
Next game I played, not out yet. Not out until some indeterminate future. Mars First Logistics. So this is an Australian developer. I'm going to get the name of the developer up right now because I sent him a DM today saying this game is dope, and he was like, I'm going to put you on the review list. Ian McLarty. Dude.
Awesome.
You've made a fucking banger. Our good friend
Dan
Golding did the music for this. Slaps. So, this game is, I mean, I think, in fact,
yeah.
all of you are going to love this. It's a Lego Builder game. It's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. And it's Death Stranding.
Ooh.
The idea behind this game is you are a remote-controlled rover on Mars. So there's a demo on Steam for this right now. That's what I played. Had my eye on this for a while. You're a remote-controlled rover on Mars helping a bunch of Mars astronauts build bases.
Colonizers.
Yep. You need to just go pick stuff
That's going to
up.
be in the intro next week. Colonize.
Just the word.
You need to go pick stuff up from one location, move it to a different part of the base on Mars somewhere else. Boxes, box of orange, a bar of iron, boring shit. The game is completely physics. You need to build, you have all these parts that you can build your rover with. You always have a base rover, and then you can start adding
Is it? The base rover?
Yes, that's the base rover.
Yeah.
You can start adding hydraulic.
Hydraulic?
I was thinking hydroponic. Hydraulic, like
You're thinking
levers
about a
and-
neutrona neutrino drive.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Thinking about
Hydraulic,
Albert.
potatoes,
like
as Matt
pistons.
Damon.
Okay, I need to keep the word hydraulic in my
Yeah.
head.
Hydraulic.
Hydraulic pistons that like extend and stuff, rotating sort of pivots and that sort of thing that you can add arms onto. It all clicks in exactly like a Lego game.
Sick.
You're delivering packages across vast landscapes, and you're building these weird little machines to try to accomplish it.
Cool.
Amazing.
It is so fucking good because it is so easy to do everything, but it's very difficult to play the game. So it is so easy to build these vehicles. You literally just hit a button, takes you to a menu where everything is just like snap in. You can copy entire parts of your thing to like paste it somewhere else on the machine. So if you're like, this was all like this claw extender thing where I've got like a hydraulic piston that like extends to grabby things and then it compresses them again. That's all right, but I've forgotten to add some sort of pivot back here. You can copy everything forward from the piece that you select, delete it, add the piston thing, put that back in. Like, it's so fucking
It's
easy.
super important that the building mechanic has to be intuitive and responsive and satisfying. It's like,
Instant.
yeah.
Instant
Good.
to do. So easy to understand. As soon as you hit A, it like builds on Mars. Then so the first few I'm kind of like getting to grips with what's going on. The first one was like pick up this box and deliver it, and I'm like, okay, no, the first one was pick up
Your dead mother? No, that's
not
Destiny.
quite, but that was a bold opening
Yeah.
for a game. It really was. No, it was pick up some. I can't remember what it was, but it's something that had a hook in it, and you kind of have this like this pokey arm that you can like pivot back and forth, and so you would like pivot down, hook onto the thing, pivot it back to carry it and drive it off. That's the arm right there. By the time you get to like the fourth thing you need to pick up, it's this big bar of iron. I'm like, this will be fine. Big bar of iron. I'll just go pick it up. Every time you accomplish a pickup, it gives you it lets you build the thing that you want to build or you think you should build to pick this thing up. You somehow manage to do it, physics your way across Mars to deliver it, drop it off into like this little square, and the whole object that you're delivering needs to be like placed in the square for it to activate and go, well done, you delivered it. And then the game basically goes, fuck you, here's the machine you should have built that would have been the easiest thing
Amazing.
to have
That's
carries thing.
great.
So it's literally like box carrier, and I'm like, that looks nothing like the thing I did. I get to bar of iron, 50 minutes to fucking pick up a bar of iron and travel it like 30 meters.
And can you, I imagine, brute force it by being like, fuck it, I'm just going to
Drive
nudge this
into
thing
it?
there,
So
or,
it's all about like weight distribution. So
Yeah.
like I pick it up with this like long arm that bends down. It has two clamps on this hydraulic piston. that
lift your vehicle up.
And it's brilliant. Like it's literally just like left and right on the D-pad will up and down on the D-pad will select the different movable object on your rover, so
Component.
whether it's
Yep.
like a
Yep.
pivot or a piston or whatever.
Yep.
And left and right will expand and contract. So like dun dun dun, expand, contract, pick up the thing, go back one, pivot arm, and then I start lifting it up. My whole rover just like tips over. So then it's all about like trying to like weight that thing.
Yep.
55 minutes trying. I'm on the train today coming into the office. Like pissing myself laughing. I cannot remember the last time I laughed at a game that wasn't actually making a joke at all. Just how much I was fucking up the most simple thing. Pick up this bar of iron and deliver it 30 meters across Mars.
Amazing.
So enjoyable because it is so easy to iterate and build these things. And I was so enamored. I instantly just tweeted Ian and was like, this game slaps. Please let me know when it's coming out.
Let's get him on the show when it gets released.
Well, that's what I'm planning
I'd love
on
to
doing.
chat to them, yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm so happy you thought that." Like, yeah, it's just so much fun.
Yeah, great.
So I cannot recommend wishlisting this enough. If you're into, and I'm not even the kind of person that likes this sort of like experimenting with trying different gameplay things to get the right thing. I don't like that building.
I thought I was, and then I played like Polybridge and all those ones, and I'm like, this just frustrates me. Like, there's a lot of those games where there's too many variables to go, how am I going to find it? But I think what you're pointing at here is that you can still find a solution getting it a little wrong, or like, and that's what's important. Maybe not at the later stages, but that's still important that there's not only one way to do something.
But it's also like build the thing, realize, like, try it. It's not right. Realize where you went wrong, and it is only a minute's work to fix it. You're not you're not tearing everything down. Like, it is so easy to go, okay, I just got to add this piece here and let's see how that works. So the experimentation really works. And also the satisfaction of just going like I'm trying to deliver this big bar of metal uphill, and half the time I'm like, well, I know that this isn't balanced correctly, but maybe if I somehow like pivot back and forth to try to like keep my momentum where like the balance is like there, and I got like halfway up the hill doing that, and then I was nearly at the top, and I was like, this is really working, and then I accidentally dipped down too far. The metal dug into the ground, and the rover just went up over the metal, like on the hill. And I was just like, I'm cackling to myself on a train. It was so much fun. Amazing. Oh my God, it was so fucking good.
Amazing.
I love the art style as well. I think
it looks
Music
great.
is fantastic.
And I just to that point, I'd say having the core rover itself be the base plate for what you build off, I think is important, because the games that like your nuts and bolts and stuff, where you have to build every element of it, you're like, I don't know where I'm going wrong here. Like having that 4-wheel base that obviously can still function is important. Otherwise, you'd be like, well, do I add 3 wheels and 4? Like, if you're questioning the core of what the vehicle is,
and
then
I think
you don't know where to go.
The genius of giving you at the end of most levels or most deliveries the ideal version in the developer's eyes of what the machine you could have been using was, gives you a starting place for the next one. Yeah. Because it was literally like, this is a box, like I need to deliver this, like it was literally just a box, but then the next one was a box of oranges. So I don't want the oranges to tip. So I got the box thing, but then I was like, okay, what I actually need here is something that lifts that box up so that I don't keep tripping over it. And it's like, oh, now I have a new starting point to be able to build something.
It's like most puzzle games. It's like once you know the mechanic, and so
the next
like giving you that is awesome.
Yeah, so
really
Australian dev, totally check it out. So
wonderful.
good. Yeah, so definitely recommend adding that to a wish list. Third thing I played, Signalis, which is on Game Pass. I started playing it on Game Pass. I'm playing it on Steam at the moment because I wanted it on my Steam Deck for the train. This is like a horror survival game. It is trying to do a Resident Evil style thing. It is very much about like puzzles, moody atmospheric thing, fixed camera angles, limited inventory space. The idea is that you are a replicant, that you're on a ship with a human pilot, I believe, and you are a replicant. It crashes, and then you're trying to find your human pilot to be able to like rescue. My impression, you're playing as this like female replicant, is that the woman who was the pilot is your partner in some capacity, and you're going through this creepy space base station to try and rescue them. Super moody, super atmospheric. To steal a term from kids I see on TikTok, the vibes are immaculate. It is so like just the audio and the weird sort of like low poly, slightly janky frame rate art style is something that so appeals to me. The weird sort of, there's lots of body horror in this, the weird like horror messages that have been left around this like abandoned base station. You can carry 6 items at a time, is like part of like the world of this game is this weird mix of like Japanese and German Euro mash. that has a really, really, really stylistic vibe to it. But
It's
there's
like a
sort of-
confident tone about what it's trying to be.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a sort of like authoritarian vibe to it that you're sort of playing against, and there's this like you can only carry 6 things at a time, so you end up picking up all this stuff and you need to start making decisions about what do I want to carry. You can combine items to like fix things, repair things, all that sort of stuff. Very low ammunition when it comes to weapons that you're carrying, and it is really just about like being this character wandering through this like scary base station. I would not even say scary, I'd more say moody. Like, it's a horror game in terms of, like, if you were really in this scenario, it would be fucking horrific. But so far, and I've played a couple of hours, not really jump scares and more just a lot of atmosphere and tone. But I am so fucking digging this game. It is so my vibe. I know you played it as well.
I played an hour of it. Yeah, it's on Game Pass, so I gave it a go. I agree with all the things you say about the vibe and the tone of it all. I think a big appeal for me was the trailer for it was like showing off some of the opening kind of choices that they make to get information across to you outside of the game, which are these cool like flash screens.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, there's these really cool like almost that like the opening titles of Neon Genesis, kind of like full frame text and suddenly an eyeball and then like a red screen with a little bit of text
and the text for the opening titles, like the words that you see come up, and it says great holes are secretly digged where earth's pores ought to suffice, and things have learnt to walk that ought to crawl. And I was like, oh, I'm so fucking into this.
And while I definitely fell off it, the idea that the facility you move into has some kind of mining vibe to it with holes that are crawled down into. So it has some very strange, like, things have gotten weirder outside
body horror,
all that body horror stuff. For me, I like the mood and I liked the Resi style tank movement and all that kind of stuff. I fell off the puzzles, not the puzzles themselves, but the way they were being sort of fed to me through a lot of text. I like reading. I just don't like finding 300 bits of paper, bloodied, torn paper that I read, that a lot of it is there for atmosphere and there's a little clue in some of it, but not all of it. I found it really kind of obnoxious in that sense that I was like, I liked the computer terminals that had things to muck around with, but I think I must have hit like the 13th or 14th piece of ripped paper. And I was like, oh, fuck off. Like, there was one room that had 3 bits of paper in each corner. And I was like, if you can't come up with a better way, and I'm, again, first hour, if you can't come up with a better way to kind of like get me through the puzzles or through the storytelling with more than one narrative device being journals, I was just a bit done with that. So maybe there's more later in the game, puzzle-wise and narrative-wise, that's cleverer than that, but I think I got to reading my like 18th note and was like, no, I'm done.
Is it Metroidvania at all, or is it just you solve a puzzle and then it's kind of level based?
I wouldn't say Metro. Sorry, you played more.
No, I was going to say, well, not so far. Apparently, in the second half of the game, yes, it's like a 8 to 10 hour game, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Apparently, from hour 6 or so, the puzzles really ramp up.
They looked
and
great
it
in the
becomes
trailer.
A lot of backtracking and stuff. Rip paper.
There's a lot of
paper.
bloody paper everywhere. And I didn't even get to this point in the game, so it continues. And to add to that point, there was a point where I was being bombarded with ripped notes and locked doors.
Yep.
With so many locked doors.
A lot of locked doors.
The frustration was, I don't think I'm going to get to unlock all of these doors. So these are just here as storytelling devices to tell me that the facility is on shutdown. But I can I can interact with every door, and they're all can't be opened. So they just got to a point where I felt like I was hitting my head against a wall.
That's interesting. I did notice that where you do run up to a door and an overlay thing pops up with an X through it that says like you can't go through here. But I did think the same thing, which was like, there's a lot of doors here that I'm never going to be able to interact with, it feels like. And if they are just here to give the sense of space, but actually I'm being funneled through only 3 or 4 things, then yeah.
But all this stuff you're seeing here is fucking wild, and I loved this stuff and how it quickly yanked you out of something and was not afraid to splash text, a flashback. Whether or not that all plays into the actual narrative and is explained or not, I don't care. I think it was cool. But yeah, I didn't think that the actual moment-to-moment gameplay, at least in that first hour or two, was enough. But I don't think I was into this from the start, so I was very quick to let go.
Is it, you say you can carry 6 objects around and stuff like that. Is it just puzzle stuff, or is there combat you encounter things you need to
No, so you've got like
get
a
past
weapon. There's some sort of like, I need to unlock a door with this
Sorry,
thing.
the game just went into a third-person movement mode. I'm like, I didn't get to that, and the first thing she did is run up and find a fucking paper note.
Piece of paper.
Sorry,
Yeah, there's
sorry.
the third person. Oh, no,
first person.
Yeah,
Sorry.
first person sort of like when you're interacting with some scenes, then you go into first person. Yes, you carry around, there's like weapons, sort of like practical items, I guess, like tape that you're using to like repair things. Some things, there's a camera that you can pick up that lets you take pictures of things to be able to solve puzzles later.
Yeah.
But also you could just like write a note for that thing, because none of it is like, so far, I need a picture of this. It's more, I just need to remember.
I need to remember this code.
There's a door code that I think at the start didn't go into your inventory. I had to run it in my head 3 times and
totally.
get to the door and be like, beep, beep, beep. Yep.
But
That's cool.
But I feel the opposite to you. I feel like if the writing in any of that sort of like found note journal, like the same with Prey, like I was totally fine with the idea.
It's
that
good
just,
writing
like,
in this.
Tons of journals. Journals at times when people would never write a journal.
Yeah.
Journals of like, I'm being eaten by a monster right now. And it's like, sure, you wouldn't have written that at the time, but like all of it just adds to, if you can't do voice acting this entire time and you want to create the haunting sense of it's an empty station, but there are people here. This, I would recommend, if you're into anything that I have said so far, give it an hour on Game Pass, because at the very least, just the mood and the tone and the vibes and the aesthetic of the thing is super cool.
I also, as a last note, appreciate the aesthetic or the design of the engine, being that we are at an era now where PlayStation 1
so
isn't
fucking
aesthetic.
happy about that.
Yeah, like in the way that I think I talked about that, like Spires Never Die N64 game. It's like that is a look now. I love PlayStation 1 grunge now. I think it is has such like a, I know it's not 90s, but like a 90s vibe to it that feels, was it 90s PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
It has such that feel to it, like that Bloodborne racer gun or whatever. It's like, it is such a messy, grungy, pixelated look, but it feels great. And I didn't even question it. I just went into this game and went, yeah, this is a style.
Yeah.
This is cool. So,
Like
definitely is.
I never owned a SNES. I owned a Master System, but really I consider like the PlayStation 1 being where I really got into video games.
Yeah.
So this aesthetic to me is very much like, this is my childhood of video games. And when it's done with like a lot more finesse, a lot more resources.
Lily
behind it,
Peppermint in the chat saying, I'm not nostalgic for low poly 3D. I feel like this game does it without the jagged
yes,
front
it doesn't
to
feel
design.
restricted. It just feels stylized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my impression, having only just watched this footage, is all I've seen of it in the trailer, is that it's so confident in all the stylistic choices that it's made. Like, it's really aggressively putting them up front. And a lot of variation as well in style, really.
Yeah.
Like, particularly first-person stuff, some cutscenes.
The cutscenes are total
engine,
like,
but like
cyberpunk style.
Yeah.
Super stylistic.
Yeah.
Really
Just kept
hyper.
seeing Evangelion title. Just
Yeah.
like,
I reckon,
You're like, what
happened? You might really like it.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
It's
for sure.
super cool. I'm really digging it. I can't wait.
And super limited on the combat from what I experienced in 2 hours. I think I ran
like
into
the first gun you pick up has like 10 bullets or something, and they're like, do not shoot anything that you can kill by hand. Like,
Yeah.
And once it's down, go stomp on its head. Don't
Yeah.
shoot. Don't continue shooting, because we're not giving you more of these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Keegan James, is it scary? I wouldn't say scary. I just say, as Nick said, vibes. It's like it's moody and it's kind of like unsettling, but I wouldn't say there's ever any scares per se.
Yeah. It's just a really fucking cool space.
It's on Game Pass. Yeah.
And it's on Game Pass. And I liked it so much that I bought the Steam version, so I can literally play it on the trip home tonight, because that's how much I was like, I have a ton of other things to play, and I want to play this. The last thing, super quickly,
Good God.
I'm playing Persona 5 Royal, finally, because it came out on PC. I'm playing it on Steam Deck. It's the perfect place to play it. I'm so excited. I'm playing the first 4 hours of this game for the third time now.
Wow.
I'm only up to the initial palace, but this game, if you want to talk about style, if you want to talk about something that is just like so fucking hot to play, Persona 5 is one of the sexiest fucking video games I've ever played in my entire life. I'm so excited to actually potentially finish this game because I can just chip it away at it at like 10, 20 minutes at a time on the go.
But isn't it like a 150-hour game?
Yeah, it is.
20 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
That's
Back
like,
Pocket's going to be going until like 2026 at least.
We'll be replaced by then.
That is the
Back
business
Pocket will
plan,
live on,
right?
but there'll be like...
the
there'll
brand
be-
will live on.
There'll be 4 wills.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, because right now it's not 4 wheels. The versions of him. So yeah,
cool.
super excited to play Persona 5 Royal. I've got some people in my life who are like, this is the greatest video of all time. You have to be playing this. And I'm like, I know. I've played like a third of it and I need to finish it. I am so excited to be finishing it. Oh my god, it's just so much fun to be back. And even replaying the first 5 hours for the third time because I started Royal on the PlayStation 4. It's still just so good. It's so fucking good. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I probably won't get past the first. I will have played the full 150 hours,
Yeah,
but
of
only
just
the same piece of
4 hours.
content over
Yeah,
and over
no.
again.
I'm almost at the point where I need to start again from the start.
Do it.
Halfway into the second palace, and
It's on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass.
No, I
right
know.
now.
I
Do
know.
it.
I was playing it remote PlayStation on my phone with a controller in bed, so that's a wild way to play it. But yeah,
That's
Game
basically
Pass.
the Steam Deck, which is the whole thing I was waiting for.
There you go.
Me.
You've been slapped,
Yeah,
William, and that means it's your turn.
That means I'm here. My turn to talk about a game that is not new, but is doing something. Actually, nothing about what I'm about to say is new, actually. Thinking about it.
Good sell.
Yeah, it's a good sell. What it is it's Fortnite, and it's Skywalker week.
Wow.
Again?
Yeah.
Already?
Well, so what this is it's basically all the bits and pieces of Star Wars crossover they've done. There's Peter. It kind of funneled into a thing. So the lightsabers are back into the game, which is something they did a while ago.
Have removed?
And yeah, it was like a
Yep.
limited time thing.
Sure.
Darth Vader, who was part of the previous season's
Yep.
thing, is back in the game as a defeatable enemy. So it's just kind of a celebration of the bits and pieces they've done, and it's fun. It's really fun.
No, is it all things that have been in it before, or is there
There's
anything new? That...
the only new things are the skins of Luke, Leia, and Han that
Yeah, okay.
are purchasable. They're not in the battle pass or anything, but
Sure.
they're cool. It's wild. It's taken this long. They've done the sequel trilogy, people, and all that kind of thing.
Yeah,
They
right.
haven't had a Luke, Han, and Leia. So, but yeah, there's like interactable stormtroopers, so you can get a bounty and go
So
track
is
a player.
this- Is this currently
is-
the season or a mode that you'd play?
So it's quite an it's inside the current season. So it's not a new mode. It's
Okay.
the normal battle royale mode, but it's just got all the Star Wars trappings for a week, basically till
right.
next Tuesday.
Wow.
I don't know why. I don't know what. I mean,
Yeah, what is it in like were people like Andor didn't have enough
Yeah.
Skywalker stuff?
Well, there's
in
no
it,
Andor
so-
skin, which is wild. Like with all the things to do, but yeah,
yeah,
it's-
actually, that's good. Keep that thing the fuck away from Fortnite. It's the only thing that we're.
this is your Geralt in
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's super fun. I will say that like if you jump into the game currently and want to enjoy it, the lightsabers are the equivalent to game over. If someone hits you with it, you're dead, basically. Similar to
That's interesting. I mean, you can melee, I guess, in Fortnite with
Yeah.
like, the axes and stuff, right? But
Yeah, it's a like you'll see. I think there's a kill coming up. That it's just like once you start hitting someone.
How effective is it at deflecting as well? Like, can you close the gap on someone? And
Yeah, there's
like
there's
that?
a little bit of a window of like block, and you'll be able to dodge a few, but eventually one will hit you back, and then you're kind of open.
And forgive my ignorance on Fortnite mechanics, but is it a power up? Is it
It's a weapon.
A rare?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So like you'll open a Star Wars chest,
yeah. Okay. Right.
and there'll be a lightsaber and some bullet.
And then is it timed or has
No,
it
it's
use?
just-
It's just you have it. Yeah.
you
right.
just have it. It's
cool.
it's a baseball bat.
yeah.
But yeah, you'll see the hits there. It's like once you're actually, we have a little fight here, which is fun as well.
Sick.
But yeah, once you're in combat, you're
Over.
no, it's over. And the thing is, yeah, whilst the lightsaber itself is overpowered, they can still shoot you in the head. Like it's
okay.
it's powerful in close combat, but it's not
Yeah, okay.
the Kamehameha
Indy.
of Indy. So I gave Indy a go because I tried to do Vader, which is I rode in on a little hog and tried to attack him, and he just demolished me. The next clip is my my attack on Vader.
Sorry, Vader's an NPC in the
So
map.
Vader's
He's
a-
super high powered.
Yeah, so and if you defeat him, you get his lightsaber, which you can throw. The other lightsabers are just deflect.
Yep.
but for the Vader saber,
throwing and forcing it back to you.
I think with Vader's one, it's a throw and it just comes back. It's not. It's a boomerang.
It doesn't. Sorry, it's the least intimidating thing to throw a lightsaber.
Just let it go.
Have to go and pick it up again.
It's on the ground.
No, he has the force. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah,
was
yeah.
like,
I know, but you
throw
know,
it and
can you
force
bring it back? I was like, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
the other option is just to
No,
be
but
like,
the different. But he said you throw it and it just comes back to you. And
Yeah,
there is a
yeah.
difference.
That's a
Are you
boomerang.
difference.
throwing it back to you with the force, or are you fucking appropriating the world's oldest culture by boomeranging a
Jedis.
lightsaber?
And they're doing that.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh fuck!
Good.
right.
Cool. Yeah, very weird that it's just like this 1
week?
week in celebration of
It's
nothing.
bizarre.
Like, we're not even at the
Yeah.
end of Andor. We're sort of like 2 episodes
There's-
away.
there's
It's
not
not
something-
even the like Star Wars month or
No,
whatever,
it's
or-
yeah, it's not May the 4th or
How
something.
many times a year does the Discovery Channel do Shark Week?
It's a good point.
I feel
How many
like
weeks?
It's like, is it? But it could be as much as they like. Really, it's like
Yeah.
happy hour happens every
100%.
fucking day.
It feels like it's every 3 months, but I think it's once a year.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Came out same day as Tales. No, Jedi was. Yeah, there's literally nothing new specifically that came out on Tuesday.
They just realized they had put so much Star Wars stuff in,
Yeah.
and they weren't going to do any more. So they're like, "This is the moment
is
we
the
can
thing.
put it all into a."
Do you reckon it's like sometimes when we do a sponsored thing and we realize we've got one more like promised tweet or something that we need to do? and we're like, shit,
yeah.
we just got to get it out. They were like, we had this deal with Disney.
Mm.
We put in Vader. We put in
Lightsabers.
lightsabers.
Yeah.
We put in.
Y-wing gliders.
Yeah.
We put in.
X-wing gliders.
And then we were like, oh, we're done. And then we realized, actually, no, we need to do something. So we're celebrating Sky.
Yeah. There's no A-wings. Yeah, totally. It's a bizarre thing.
A-wings.
A-wings are they're the little red one.
Oh yeah. You said
Yeah.
there's no A-wings. I was like,
Not in
I
the-
thought
yeah,
you
yeah,
meant
yeah.
in the
Oh, yeah,
universe
no.
extended,
No.
don't you?
Just not in Fortnite.
On the old stuff.
I'm not knocking
I
you.
know the old stuff.
Yeah.
What Ahsoka is, but no old stuff.
You gotta know who Ahsoka is. This is really fun. It was a good way to jump in. Like I say, if you want clean Fortnite without, which I don't know if there is it anymore because
No.
there's always a
It's gone.
crossover.
It's gone. Yeah.
Then it's probably not your week because the lightsabers they're a bit. But yeah, if you can bring up the next one. This
Yeah,
is
and do we want audio on this?
Just
I'm
at
not
the s-
monitoring it, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna have to pump it and
just
we'll
at the
figure it out.
top. Just at the top. My approach from Vader.
This is how you do it.
As they just honked my horn.
This is a classic Star Wars vehicle.
Just yeah. So he's just Vader's actually really fun to defeat. He's thrown my car in the air.
Oh.
So he's
hit a jump pad or something.
Yeah, no. So he's also he can throw the saber. He also can like throw objects. I gave this an approach for a little while, but yeah, like he's doing that, which is
Amazing.
Which is really like it
Tell
is.
me you land on him.
That would be good. Just a little off. It's the thing Fortnite does so well is it does like as silly as it is, it's an experience that
Totally.
that you
Yeah.
just don't
Yeah.
enjoy. Like it's so
It
unique.
feels like it's in the middle of another game.
I was gonna say,
Totally.
it's the Wreck-It Ralph scene or whatever. It's the bit in the movie where they just go every intellectual property.
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
it's
look
the
at
Ready Player One.
Han Solo, who is also
Yeah, it's double Harrison
Indiana
Ford.
Jones
Yeah.
is fighting Darth Vader.
It's super cool. Like it was, and he knocked me. Like he is genuinely a very difficult enemy
That's
to
cool.
take
I like
you
that
down.
they made that part of it.
Is
but
that cool?
Do you have to fight him with a lightsaber, or you?
No, so I for yeah. Eventually, I do pull out what I think is called the Cobra SMG or something.
Eventually, I pull out an and demolish.
Well, it's very
Yeah,
easy to
so
just go.
yeah, there you go. I'm
That's
just
true.
yeah,
Literally, he
That's
swipes
true.
the sword and you just pull a gun out and shoot him.
Totally.
It's your own
This seems
brand.
massively OP against
and then
Darth Vader.
a little blaster at the end.
Amazing.
But yeah, that's Vader done. But it's super fun and like. I think almost instantly then, because the way the kind of big enemies in Fortnite work is if you whittle them down, someone takes you out, they get the final shot, they get all the XP.
Sure.
So a lot of the time people are camping and waiting for someone
Watching
to...
a car driving.
yeah.
Wait
And
for
they'll
it.
give
I'm
her-
going to be here for 5 hours.
yeah. So yeah, definitely like it's worth jumping in to have some. If you're a Star Wars fan, the
I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan.
Watching
Watching
this.
it, you're like,
because the lightsaber stuff is free. Like you don't have to buy a skin to
Yeah, cool.
enjoy the Star Wars element. So
And are there unlockables that you get by
No.
Taking in
Skywalker
stars. Week.
No, but there is quests that'll go towards the battle pass.
Yeah, okay.
So there's a little bit more of an incentive. So
Yeah, nice.
it's good fun.
Cool. So those are the games we've played this week. Bayonetta 3, Resident Evil Rose, Shadows of Rose, the Entropy Centre, Mars First Logistics, Signalis, Persona 5 Royal, and Fortnite Skywalker Week. We're going to be back with more Back Pocket after this.
Listen, bin chickens are the most underrated bird.
DumpDaze is what I just did on the couch when the lady stuck her head through the bathroom door.
Backchat is brought to you by Top Stitcher DumpDaze. She's got dumps like a truck. Guys like what? Baby got that butt. Baby, let me see that thong. Did you get all that?
DumpDaze, hero of the dumpster, Ibis Power.
They are tall, they are slender, they make a nice honking noise, and DumpDaze knows this and celebrates them daily.
That show is absolute garbage.
Oh no, it's rubbish.
I want to watch more.
Yeah, me too.
The broad wings of a dump day.
And the Pegasus bird.
She moves too much like a drama student and not enough like a bunch of moths.
Let's move to Google says, Pete, how does a bunch of moths move? Please show us. Pete is not a trained actor, okay? It is not his job to interpret correctly how... Oh, wait, he's adjusting the camera. He's definitely... Here we go.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Oh, we've got the desk going up.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Look at him.
Straight into NIDA right there. Straight in. Scholarship and everything.
Subtlety. Just some subtlety, please.
Just some, please.
We built this castle. We built this castle too close to the moat coastal castle. We built this castle with no drawbridge. I warned you when we built this that there would be a moat. You said you would swim across, but this has really got my goat. I think we're gonna die here. There's no bridge for supplies. I give it about 30 days before one of us dies. You told me back in planning that swimming would suffice. Now don't you realize you've doomed us both since you added that poison to the water? Oh God, you've killed us. I knew this castle was a bad idea. What did I tell you? You should add a bridge to the other side.
welcome back to Back Market. A big thank you to DollaDaz and Muso for Hire, I believe.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh
He
my
sneaks
goodness.
it in.
He
He does a little winky face as well, which I didn't put on there.
So
But
one winky
yeah,
face.
yeah.
That dirty
It's cheeky.
Rely on him.
Oh, not you. Also, it is actually a mystery. So
Oh
there's
my
an
God.
there's an additional mystery
Okay,
now.
We've got two musicians who send in word for. I can't think of it for days.
Oh, that's exciting.
A similar tone to the voice.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
Like it's
a
Totally.
similar timbre
Ooh,
How exciting.
very nice.
with an RE.
I love it.
Isn't it timbre?
Shut the fuck up. Is it?
Oh no, it might be timber.
No,
Maybe you're right.
You're right.
There's definitely a camber to a road.
I'm going to look up
Might be
TIMBRE and just see what comes up.
I just
The quality of given to a sound by its overtones. I was right.
Is
It's
a what?
timber. TIMBRE.
So what's timber?
It's pronounced timbre though.
Oh, well, what the fuck is wrong with the English language? It's
I mean,
spelled
that's-
timber.
You're the one out of the work lumberjack going timber. Down.
But in key.
Oh, timber.
What?
What?
It went up.
You don't need a new key.
Oh,
Just
It was me. I made that video.
The important thing is that DumpDaze was also there as well.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters and sponsors. Thank you very much. None.
You guys are impossible to frame tonight. I tweaked it a little bit, but you both leaned just
go
like
this way.
wildly.
yeah. This is my lane.
Should we
yeah.
Oh no,
Oh, he's just giving up.
they're that big. That's fucking adorable. Little more to Will. A little more to Will. Yeah, like look at the negative space near the foot.
Oh my god.
Then what are the?
Oh, this is a little preview of what you're going to see in like 2 minutes, Gus. This? Right here?
Oh yes, yeah.
All right. Yeah, fuck, you're so big.
You're so big.
I
You're
call
so
you Little
big.
Will, but
Yeah,
you're like
yeah.
the second biggest person here.
You're like
That's
3 stories
Uh,
in heels.
remember Big Will?
I do.
What's he
I
doing
do.
these days?
I bumped into someone that at Channel 7.
Big Will was an editor on Screenplay, by the way.
Yeah. I went back to Channel 7 because I had left, a delivery that I thought just went missing. Ended up because remember the parcels would fall behind in the mailroom because the shelves were quite removed from the wall, so things would fall down. So I got a call like a year or two ago, and they're like, "Oh, there's a parcel there," and I was like,
This was like a year at least after.
"Oh, well, after we'd
my
finished,
God.
yeah." And I went back to pick up the parcel, and as I went in, a guy was walking out of the mailroom that had a hat on, had like same kind of beard,
Yep.
and I was just like, "Hey!" and he just stared at me, and as he walked past, then I went, "No, that wasn't him." But I was so certain. I went like it was a full.
Wait, but it was or was
It wasn't Big
Okay,
Will.
that's a terrible story. But
But
No, it's a good story because he yelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really.
There you are. Hey, do I know you? No, but that's where you are. You're there.
Bye.
because ironically, Big Will was actually shorter than you.
He was.
He was
yeah.
short.
He was just like
He was big.
He was a
ripped.
He was a manly man.
Yeah, he could pick us all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking.
That's my thing. He likes to be stepped on. I like to be picked
up.
Yeah.
I like to be picked up after I've stepped on. I can't just be down there.
Yeah. You like to be stepped on so much that you can only be picked up.
Yeah.
and pick yourself up.
Yeah, that's the thing I like the most. It's the support after the stomping.
Of course, you need to be kind after the cruelness.
Yeah, safe words.
What do you want?
Speaking of, that's what you usually say, and then we go to Dream PC.
Speaking of weird kinks, ever wanted to fuck a PC?
Oh,
well, fuck the PC, your dreams, thanks to Dream PC. Oh, baby! Make your PC dream come true, or make your dream PC come true by heading to dreampc.com.au. Easy to configure their PCs via their website. Bespoke systems built to order, authorized Australian market parts seller, and they give live updates via their build tracker, which Toxichalk can attest to. Toxichalk does not shut up about his PC to the point where it's becoming a little annoying.
I wish he would shut the fuck up.
Annoying.
It's a Steffler show. I
Toxic
apologize,
Chog
everyone.
is just, oh my god. Dream PC, the best computer I've ever had.
Oh, I'm so sick of you.
Don't fuck my
He says
PC,
it-
Taylor. We do not recommend or condone.
1v1 in Rust.
This is what happens.
This is unwholesome. What is happening right now is unwholesome. Dream PC is very wholesome. It's a wholesome business. And we made a wholesome ad.
Okay.
Okay.
You take it away, Gus.
Sure. We were contacted by Rick from Dream PC, who wanted us to. It's very wholesome. I'm sure it is now. Who wanted us to help put together a commercial that they were going to use to for their business. We did. We liked it so much, we thought we'd show you guys.
Yep.
End of story.
Sure.
Peter, roll the ad.
You want me
Here is the debut of our Dream PC commercial
That I'm going to say was
meant for Val Morgan or something.
Yeah.
It was going to play in cinemas, and then unfortunately the team got shafted, and things went pear-shaped. But the ad exists. The ad will be handed off to Dream PC to be used on their channel, on their website, all that kind of stuff. But we thought, fuck it, why not run it here as well? It's super wholesome. Enjoy. Roll the ad.
Oh, he's dreaming of PCs again.
Is he using an online configuration tool?
No, he's checking a build tracker to see how his new rig is coming along.
Another satisfied customer. Oh, what's he doing now?
I think he's hugging us.
Well, that's sweet.
Make your dream PC come true. Head to dreampc.com.au.
I said wholesome, I forgot there was strangling in it.
Yeah.
Can you believe we made that whole thing in 20 minutes?
Well, no, you shot it in 20 minutes.
Hey, I wrote it in one.
It doesn't just form itself on a computer. Someone has to work over that. Yeah, we put together an ad that was originally meant to be 15 seconds long for as cinema ads often are, and as DumpDaze mentions, Oscar-worthy. But it's no longer in cinemas, so we stretched it out, and that'll be doing the rounds on...
That's true. You can rent it for $15 on Google Play.
Good.
Or it should be coming to Apple TV as well for rent in HD or in 4K. And then probably 3 months from now, you'll be able to see it on a streaming service like Netflix.
I'm a little disappointed it's not going in cinemas because, like, think about cinema.
Straight to VHS.
And it's all just fucking, like, shots of a pharmacy and then someone walking into a pharmacy. Yeah, and then an ad, and then a text saying, come buy medicine at my pharmacy.
Yeah.
And it's like, the thing that we kept laughing about with that ad was we are not nearly famous. Like, Rick from Dream PC was like, I'd love to get some, like, recognizable faces. And it's like, well, we can't afford that. So we'll be in it. We're not nearly famous enough to be known across the country by
anyone.
Yeah, anyone, really.
Let alone the shtick that Pete likes to strangle me.
Let alone the 1,300 people watching right now.
Yeah.
But there is a level of that ad where people in the cinema who have no idea who we are would be watching it going, these guys... are someone.
Yeah. It's like, were they on like did they have like a little roll on Home and Away? Or,
Their delivery? Their timbre?
Yeah.
Oh, the timbre.
Oh, the timbre.
And the camber on the road to get to the studio?
Incredible. The cadence?
It's just
someone knows who these guys are. It might just be them. But yeah, very fun. Thank you very much, Dream PC, for being our one of our two favorite business pocket partners. I'll tell you what, let's get down to business. Will, introduce the next segment.
Well, it's my favorite graphic I've made because it's just a collection of very fun things. It's Back in Jack. Yeah, it's quite loud. And I'll re-export that with a lower volume for you all.
It's another one of those earbuds.
One of your favorite things is Johnny Depp?
As that character in that moment.
Yeah, okay.
From the yes.
Yeah.
Back in Jack?
Yeah.
Now in Jack?
Now in
Should we find a new Jack?
What other Jack?
But they need to scream as well. So
we need a screaming Jack.
Okay, we need a screaming Jack.
So we've
Actors.
we can have a whispering Jack.
Ooh, no, he doesn't do it.
Wow, that's a reference Twitch will understand.
To the start of the show.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson, Jack Lemmon, Jack Noseworthy, Jack Palance.
Jack Nicholson yells.
Yeah.
He does creepy face in that one with Adam Sandler.
Anger management.
Anger management. He screams, you can't handle the truth. You goddamn right I ordered the code red.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah.
Particularly the version with the TikTok filter where they're all just smiling.
Yeah.
I ordered the code red.
Yeah, we're going to need to find a new Jack.
Let's do.
I like Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson's
but
good.
There's not a lot. Jack Grealish, he's a football player from Manchester City.
Did
Do we have any footage of Jack the Ripper?
Wasn't one of the grumpier old...
That's the
Jack
problem.
Something Jack Lemon.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's why he's never been caught.
Yeah.
Jack Lemon.
Jack Lemon.
Jack Lemon.
Yeah. End of Some Like It Hot.
Start of
Emma LaDouche.
The Odd Couple 2.
Oh, I've got a
on fly fishing off
the Notebook where he's like, I can't remember you. Hilarious.
No, that was the Rocket Files. That was fucking. God damn it!
Is he the other grumpy old man?
What is it?
The guy in the Notebook who played old Ryan Gosling.
No, it's
Files.
fucking
It's Jennifer Garner's dad. It's Jimmy Garner.
It's
James Garner.
James Garner.
Yep.
Fuck.
He doesn't yell though.
I saw a clip.
Who are you?
He just dies.
Oh no, I'm dead.
I saw a clip this week.
seen
Maybe
the
we should watch it in the post show. It's not post show material, but just because we can get a clip up and watch it there. Walter Matthau telling a toilet joke on Johnny Carson tonight. So good. Like so fucking like back in the day where you could just like literally tell a dad joke on a Tonight Show program and the audience would go nuts. Fantastic. Walter Matthau. What a joke. Okay, shut up. Yep.
Oh, he's got a dad joke.
Oh, go.
Don't do the golf one.
No. Presented by MiddleCee. Thank you so much, MiddleCee.
Thank you,
Got to
MiddleCee.
come up with a bit for her. The
Yeah.
bit at the
MiddleCee.
moment is just we forget her.
We think of
terrible.
We forget because sometimes it's at the front of the show.
Yep.
Sometimes we forget at the back of the show.
Yep.
We need to remember it's right in the middle of the middle
Right
C
in
of the show.
Yeah.
It's the middle C. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything in that.
No.
I tried.
You did.
You
I
did.
was going to pull out a piano app and just play Middle C.
What else do we know about her? She's got nice hair. I think she's a lawyer.
Suing Apple.
Suing Apple.
She's suing Apple.
We should
She
just
hates-
eat apples.
We should. She hates fruit.
Yeah.
Oh, every week we should say a fruit.
Eat a piece of
Something we
fruit.
don't like about a fruit. I'll start. Fucking apricots. That when they're a little old, they lose their taste, and you start eating it, and then it like
They still got the-
removes itself
yeah.
immediately from the seed, and you go, "Oh, this is just tasteless. This is just
we all
empty fucking fruit calories."
Do we all pile on the same fruit that week?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, 'cause-
Apricots.
Yep.
Furry. Fuck off. Fruit shouldn't be furry.
So true. Nothing should be.
Nothing should have a fuzz to it. A peach fuzz.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Peter, what else do you not like about
I
apricots?
really like apricots. I'm finding it really hard.
I said
think they're
peach.
great.
Sorry, apricot.
Apricots are
Apricots,
peach.
same thing. They go
They're,
fucking.
they're a peach from another mother.
Yep.
Yeah.
What else do you not
I
like
could hate
about
a peach
apricots?
for
Go.
hours.
I hate it that the apricot delight stuff that they make. That
Shit,
is
yeah.
so fucking tasty. It's
Yeah.
too tasty.
It's too good.
tasty.
It's disgraceful.
Damn, that
Middle
was,
C, it's too good to eat.
that was
Well,
my problem. No, it's fine. I just don't like that. I can't think of something about them, and that's really like I can't even come up with a thought about
we
an
think that
apricot.
you've eaten too much apricot and the sugar's rotted your
It's
brain?
straight to the brain.
Dried apricot, nothing but the sugar. Eat a handful of them. You're shitting yourself for days.
Oh, and I can't do that.
You can't do
That's
that.
that's terrible. No,
Bad for
why.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could die.
I could. It'd be.
They could
Could
kill
you die?
Yeah.
Is that
but-
how this all works now?
well, that's why I drink so many fluids. So yeah, if the apricot's going to start me off, that's terrible.
God. Okay, cool.
Apricots, man.
All right. Apricots. They could kill him.
There it is.
Middle C, what were you doing? I'm sure that she's thrilled about this.
How did we come to fruit?
She's suing Apple.
Okay.
I was thinking vitamin C. Good.
That's good.
That's great. Okay.
Far out.
Regardless, we'll talk shit about another fruit next time. Okay, what are we playing?
Well, it's back in Jack, so we're playing JackBox.
Because the new JackBox came out.
Damn right,
Nine?
JackBox
Nine.
Nine.
That was a 9.
Yeah, like
9, you say,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay,
JackBox
10.
9 is out, and we had a look through the list of games there. We're going to play it with you guys. Hopefully, we'll get a few of you in to play with us. And as is tradition with JackBox, I imagine you guys can all vote as well using a code that'll be on the screen. The NBNs. Now, this JackBox Party Pack contains one previous game or an iteration of a previous game. That game is Fibbage. I'm not a big I don't know much about Fibbage, but apparently it's a fan favorite, so we're going to play Fibbage 4. There are 4 other games that are brand new. There's Roomerang, Junktopia, Nonsensory, and Quicksort? Quicksort?
Quicksort?
I did a little bit of research, and I found that the favorites are Fibbage and Nonsensory. Junktopia is pretty good too, but I thought we'd start with Fibbage, move on to Nonsensory.
Yep.
Chad is saying
Say-
Fibbage. Yes, I fucking love Fibbage.
Everyone
This
loves
Phoenix
fucking-
Alert.
I wasn't saying I'm not a fan of it. I've never played
Not
it.
aware.
There's a reason. We've played on the show.
No, we've only played Quick Flash, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, we played a couple of things. We played that Dungeon Crawly one
Yeah,
as well.
but we've not.
Because this
played
is the
Fibbage.
fourth time Fibbage has appeared in the Jackbox.
Yes. But it's
okay,
been
cool.
like 5 years.
Oh, but I need
So
to
we
hide.
need to hide the screen so we can get the code.
Yep.
Correct.
Cool.
So
that
we'll kick off
everyone's-
Fibbage 4.
And what do I go? Jackbox.tv?
I believe so.
Jackbox.tv.
And we're going to put a limit on the amount of players, and just the first people to fill those slots are playing with us.
Everyone get out a device.
So we want 4+. How many players do we want? Oh, it's.
I think there is a limit just inherently in the game as well. But I don't know if you can
I can. Oh, settings.
possibly, but
No,
I don't
it
think
is
so.
Up
yeah.
to 8, and we can do a full 8.
So I think there'll be 8 people in here, or we start the game early.
Well, it's 4 of us plus whoever else.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And then there can be like 10,000 people watching on the room code. Once.
Sure, I just was saying, do we want to have a.
And we'll hit that.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, I've got control of the start of the game, so
You got control of the other game?
Whoever gets into a Jackbox game
First, you're the leader.
yeah,
Okay.
Oh, you pick a.
While we're picking this, I just got an Instagram message from Connor McKenzie, CJ McKenzie.
Mhm.
It says, "Hey Nick, random question. I'm just gonna write. I'm answering.
Oh, they
this
haven't asked the question.
on the show. Capitals right now.
Okay.
But the
but I wrote
question's not
right-
there, or they've started.
No. They've got the question. Random question. I saw you wearing a dope vintage style Metal Gear T-shirt. Any chance you can tell me where it's from?"
You're
We're
wearing
in
it
it right now.
God.
Oh my
We're
god.
going to see Nip. Cut away in case we see Nip.
That's such a great reveal. There it is. This is from Culture Kings.
It's a cool shirt.
Yep.
Very cool shirt.
And then I'm just gonna write. I'm entering this on the show right now.
Oh, we're all in. I can show the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
In case you weren't watching. In
If you want
case
to play EO
weren't
Hover.
watching.
Over.
There are 4 slots available to play Fibbage 4
Culture Kings.
with us. We got Liam,
Wow.
Zazabel, and we got the Melodic Stuff.
Yep.
We're all
And we
good.
got
And a Reese.
RhysWild.
Of course, we got a fucking Reese.
I know, the fastest motherfucker on the planet.
All right, we're good to go. We got
Good to go.
37 in the audience.
40 in the audience.
And adding.
I think the code stays on screen, so if people want to join the
I
audience.
was going to say
Yeah,
it's
okay,
the
yeah,
code
cool.
for. It stays up there, yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's.
Shall we start?
We get a bit of in-game.
We've had a request for no cum jokes.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Shit, that's gonna be hard for us.
I don't know if we can.
You saw last week.
We'll need a bit
half
of
of them.
sound just to learn the rules, but
Yeah.
waiting for Little Will to start the game.
Yep, good to go.
Let's do it.
Why do you have?
I've turned the
control?
music down.
First
so
person in.
I don't want it to.
Oh, let's see how
Has
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
This is what we'll
Someone
need to
starts
hear.
talking.
Those fast fingies.
Here we go. Is it the same commentator?
Hey, this is Fibbage, and I'm Cookie Masterson, voiced
Mm.
for
Is
over
it?
2 decades
Cookie, yeah,
by
he was the
3-time
last
one.
Emmy Award-winning
sounds
actor
somewhat chill.
Bradley Whitford. Thanks, Brad.
Bradley Whitford.
8 players, 1 for each day of the week, and an extra Monday. Oh, and if you're not playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. The audience votes on their own lie to earn points and fake out the players. Okay, here we go.
You know, everyone gets one cum joke.
I always come joke first.
This is round 1, which means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer, and you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth.
So we're trying to trick everyone.
It's just Boulder Dash, right?
Yeah.
That's all this is.
All right, choose a category.
That's me. I'm Peter. I love this game.
Small Town Perks.
Small town penis. Pros and cums.
No! That's one.
In memoricum.
Can't take the pressure. All right, step aside.
Background music.
Let's write a list of pros and cons.
Perks.
What a great deal. The city of Greensburg, Indiana is enticing remote workers to move there by giving away $7,000, a year membership to the YMCA, and a free blank. Now, write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. And if you can't think of something, press the lie for me button for half the points. Get to it.
How much time we got?
I didn't lie. I told the truth.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I know the answer to this one.
Wow. Big Greensburg fan.
Yeah. I love the Packers.
Yeah.
Green Bay. But
Yeah. That's
yeah,
close.
it has green in it.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the choices. Guess the truth on your device now.
Fridge?
Grandparent?
Grandparent?
Ham, a free ham. A free cum?
Fuck.
YMCA end.
I really hope it's ham.
I really hope it's ham as well. Just one ham. $14 worth of ham to move towns.
Membership to the YMCA can't be super expensive. That's about ham equivalent. Ham adjacent.
Do you need to pay to get into the YMCA?
Let's take
and
a
isn't
look.
it for youth only?
Thanks.
What the fuck?
Thanks, Gus.
Oh, right, okay. For a second,
I thought that was
I gave it a like though.
Thank you.
In that phase.
Good.
It's
Wait.
Greensburg
Oh,
ham.
wait, the audience said Dell?
The audience.
This all happened so quick.
Yeah. So the audience get a lie as well.
Whoa!
Oh,
wow.
Fuck, that was a good one.
Beautiful.
Who did that?
Who got that? Melodics.
Melodics.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I did library card.
Is it going to be library? No, Liam.
Liam, well done, Liam.
Right. So
Library
there's-
cards are free, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, I just.
Well, that's
Gred?
depressing.
Come on.
What?
According
Was
to
grandparent?
Make My Move website, a person named Tammy and her husband are excited to be your new grandparents.
What the fuck? What? That's worse than ham.
That's
You can eat ham.
No, RV was the worst. I got nothing.
Wow. You got some likes.
Second weekly recycle bin collection was too real. That's what I
It
knew.
was.
Grandparents?
Grandparent. Wow.
I mean,
What a
okay, that's
book
that's
city.
that's good to set the
Totally. That sets the
set
vibe
the
of
tone
this
throw
game.
some
Yeah.
batshit crazy stuff in there.
Next
No
hand's
one's gonna-
definitely going to be grandparent.
Who's picking?
I don't know.
Nick.
Nick. Yeah.
Am I?
You're gonna get.
Oh,
a
you didn't
Next
pick
one
in
for
time.
you. Thanks to 356 participants, the Aspen Grove Lifestyle Center in Colorado earned the Guinness record for the world's largest blank.
6
Admit your
answers a
lies now.
grandparent.
How much time do we have?
Yeah. It's that little weekly bar. There's not quite a clock. It's just time-based.
Yeah.
It's a time-based wiggle.
Do you think the team who work on this game, unless they get a fresh one in each year, are like exhausted by coming up with a design aesthetic for each game? They're like, you get Quibbage, and they're like, fuck, what haven't we done? And they're like, what about a cool 70s game show vibe? We did it 3 times. What about
Plasticine.
We've done it. What about Plasticine?
Yeah.
Quibbage. We've done it 3 times. Yes.
Yeah. It's always
awesome.
it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
You can't beat lying to your
Okay,
friends.
here you go.
There it is.
It's come.
The world's largest cup.
That's totally
365.
Got to pick.
Group of people in the lifestyle center. That feels very real.
What's beam? What's largest
High
beam?
heel sounds.
What's a yoni egg?
You know what a yachty egg is?
High heel's one of those things that would be
World's
in
largest.
town or some bullshit. Therapy session.
Hey.
That's dumb.
Okay, what everybody pick?
I'm
Oh, well done, audience.
right.
Who gets that? Oh,
Yeah, nice.
27% of the audience. as
Pretty
well.
good because it's a participant thing.
Yeah,
it's very
exactly.
good. Yeah.
meh.
Come on, dog waiting.
Is it?
Oh,
Is it?
Hey, well done.
The event
Amazing.
created 176 happy couples. Well, 98
That's
happy
awesome.
couples.
So
the
it
rest
was all
just stay
dogs.
together
Yeah.
for the puppies.
That's clever. That's clever
Our
wording.
participants.
Yeah. Wow.
All the dogs.
It's all dogs.
Honeymoon dogs.
Reese, you don't get votes for cum.
Let's become.
Come. You don't make friends with Sam.
What's a yoni egg?
What is a
What
yoni egg?
I've
Yeah,
heard
I've
it
heard that
before,
before.
chat.
It sounds like a
Yeah.
king.
Oh, we have to pay attention to this. It's like a clip, and then
Yeah.
Risk of using a yoni egg in your vagina. They're small gemstones that claim have pelvic floor sexual
Focus up.
satisfaction and reproductive health.
Oh, yeah, cool.
wow,
Okay.
that's wild. Before
It's the Ghostbusters one.
dog on the cut.
It's a werewolf man.
Oh, fan.
Wolfman. Maybe I shouldn't have said Wolfman out loud. That's probably the answer.
Do you reckon they filmed this, or is this an
They
old?
go through all and find all shit, and they're like, what happens next,
Cool.
or what?
Sure, he looks out of control now, but don't worry. The werewolf
see.
in this movie also holds down a steady job working for blank.
All right,
Blank.
type in your lies.
Liam's noise when his icon is done is adorable.
So this is such a wild game because you write a funny thing and then you go.
And then you go,
Oh.
no, it's not going to get
Yeah.
picked at all.
criticism of
Johnny Egg's never going to make
not
it.
gonna work.
My criticism of every Jackbox is how quick it goes through answers, points, and who did them and who answered. I need like a click to proceed.
Yeah.
To, like get that through my head. Yeah.
Totally.
Get that through my heid.
Yeah.
But I tried to play this with my family once, and it just went through that so quick. They were like, "What just
What's
happened?"
actually
And I was
happening?
like,
Yeah.
You all were very drunk.
Like I just said, like, come on, Melodic Storm.
Maybe. Have you memorized the icons already?
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
You didn't answer?
No.
Sorry, what were you saying about your family?
That's
The clock's ticking, buddy.
That's so.
Oh fuck! No. Oh.
Incredible.
You missed.
Come on now, let's get truthy.
No, this is fucked. We'll talk about this in a second.
We will. We'll talk about this in the post show.
Yeah. Oh, that's very funny.
Huh. Wait, what?
Did you guess the same thing as someone?
Precedence.
Did you write the exact same thing as someone else?
Because that is a Jackbox staple of it'll bounce if you're
What
close
happened,
to
Gus?
someone else's answer.
You wrote an answer and... All right.
Oh,
You wrote the president?
Moment of
But did you get it right?
Good guess, Pete.
There you go.
I'm fitted you.
Thanks, Liam.
Nice.
Thanks, Simon.
You're one of those fucking weird birds.
Shoe bill.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That does feel like a retro filming.
Yeah, it's definitely the FDA, because that's such an American thing.
No.
Except Zazabel is a fucking American.
No, it'll be the truth.
It's
the president.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's a Jackbox thing. If you guess the same. Well done.
So that's what you wrote?
The president hit go, put it down, and then we all said, I looked up and said,
God.
"Is it too close to the real
Yeah.
answer?" And
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh fuck. So I went to write the White House.
Say what
It
you
then
want.
went, that's still too close.
Held out a
So
steady
the
job
White-
as the White House.
The White
No,
H.
working. It says working for.
For, yeah.
Okay, right.
And so I went the White House.
Incredible.
It went no. I went started deleting and it went
Yeah.
the White H.
Dude,
White
fuck,
H.
that's
But
wild.
I thought you got points for getting it right. Maybe.
No, only...
Played the game.
You should have guessed that on the net. You should have
yeah,
written
you
something
need to guess.
bullshit and then guessed the one that was close to that.
Yeah.
Because then you
The,
would.
the,
Yeah,
the-
yeah, I
the
guess.
getting the right bit is
That's wild, though. That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
Well
That's
done.
insane.
Well done.
What's our next category?
What a shit way to be rewarded for getting something
Yeah,
right.
totally.
Yeah.
RhysWild, you're picking. But yeah, keep in mind, it takes a few seconds before it says.
You're wrong.
This one
I'm
on
never
your
going to
side.
guess the real answer.
Talk about a weird
Oh, two.
confluence of events. In May 2016, a Vancouver crime scene was nearly ruined when a blank stole a blank. Write your lies now.
I took a swing.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming they speak French in Vancouver. Or did I? Come on. Play along with my route.
Yeah, I'll see. As soon as I see croissant,
Croissant.
like, oh, I wonder whose that is.
I'm gonna have when a grandparents stole the
Pick the
president.
truth.
Chihuahua stole.
Rat stole, a dog stole a bone, a baby stole a police car, a tiger stole a honey bag, a toddler stole a knife, a llama stole. Oh my god, there's so many things.
It's perfect
they're-
random.
Yeah. Oh, I took a punt.
A French punt.
Small rat. Oh, a small hat. I just have to click it.
Oh, you can throw it a like if you like it.
Oh yeah.
Leg.
I know. Well, so what happened?
They're very persistent.
I wanted to be a different body part, but it's an A, so I maybe
I got it.
I like that. I like
good.
Because that could have been like just took the handbrake off and rolled away kind of thing.
The persnicketness of a raccoon stealing a leg. Like, they will continue.
Just grab it and rip it off.
I nearly went for that one.
Yeah, me too.
That's very cute.
Nice. That's well good. Very cute. I gave it a thumbs up, but
I just love the concept. Truth?
Are we after the truth?
No.
No.
I think everyone is going to get one because they were all equally as random.
Yeah. I went with that one.
Crow stole a knife is the truth.
There it is.
Hey, nice.
Yeah. Because
it's shiny.
And it makes sense for the body.
No, I was going to say it makes sense because it's a murder of crows.
Hey!
That's pretty good.
Ooh, we don't know the crime was a murder, though.
though.
It could have already been a stolen knife, and it was just a theft.
Thanks,
What the
audience.
crime was.
Jesus.
Wow. God, Will.
Oh my god, that idiot's winning.
Some are more interesting.
I couldn't understand that a raccoon could take a light. Step light.
I'll still kiss you.
Very interesting.
In a 2013 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Benedict Cumberbatch let slip that he blanked in South
you'll know
Africa.
this.
Okay, enter those lies.
Marveled.
They're off.
They've been off for a long time, dude.
Yeah, we got
eating them.
We
They
got
taste
fresh
like
boxes, I think, in there. You want a fresh box?
No, I don't want anything
some
else.
wine?
Is what I just put. Yeah.
Are you driving?
No.
It's only 3 demerit points.
Maybe. I can sleep in my car, on my car.
Oh my god, that's such a fucking luxury.
You should see inside it. I just bought a JBL portable clip-on speaker, some lights.
Beautiful.
Like, it's the least sexy thing you could do, but also be like, actually, we'll talk post-show.
All right,
Yeah, play it.
where's the
Tell me
truth?
how you fucking that.
Tell me about how unsexy your life is.
Met with Moffat. Who was that? That was Gus. He was
So
talking about
hard for
Gus
like
the whole
24
time.
hours.
Like. Pingling.
Skinny dipped with a pangolin.
But what was the question? Let's slip that he,
That he's something.
So I got the president moment from
Let's
this
see
one
what
for me.
everybody picked.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that's why I went with that.
I went with that too.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't. I must
I
have.
thought I did as well.
I mustn't have picked.
Oh no, I went with.
Got kidnapped.
I went with that.
Got arrested.
It's a pretty
Damn it.
wild thing. Like it's
The truth.
yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
That one.
Oh wow.
So he literally was like bungled into a car with a bag on his head and like it was an entire proper kidnapping.
Wow. Did they know who he was, or he was just like?
I think it was just a random.
Yeah. Right.
So,
Yeah.
can I get likes
I
for
don't get
Message
those.
Strange Doctor?
That's good.
Yeah. That's obviously not the
Is
answer.
it two?
Show me a
Was a
Not
DC
clever.
fan is good too.
Because I winked at the camera.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
All right, Willie. This is great. I thought cribbage might be a little
It's fibbage.
Fibbage. You're thinking
All right,
quick
here
stuff.
it is. That's what I use it for.
Oh my God,
In
what a perfect-
2021 ad promoting
Oh,
Photoshop,
we know this.
Adobe asserted that
Yeah, sure.
making an image of blank on blank is one of the great joys in life.
I
Enter
don't
your
know this.
lies now.
Can you win by just getting likes?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you need a lot of likes.
Come on, audience.
I'm coming dead last. I'm having a great time.
Holy fuck, you're a shoe bill on a cat.
Yeah, everyone said.
realised-
Yeah, there's
I
a
got my
goose on a
box-
tortoise.
No, I got that, but yours looks a little bit more like it could have just been a weirdly cropped photo. Oh, right, so
The only one that doesn't fit is because there's
crab
a.
moth, skull, feet, human feet.
Yeah.
Toad with wing.
I don't know the human feet. I think it's like a lion's feet or something.
Oh,
They look like big balls.
And then like a small mouse in a hermit crab shell.
What am I?
A mouse in a snail house.
I don't know, which one are you?
I don't know.
That's a pineapple.
Oh, I'm
and
rabbits. I'm a bunch of rabbits.
No, I don't think you are.
Well, that's what
you
I'm
haven't-
seeing here.
you're not in?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm seeing here, motherfucker.
That's my thing.
Who missed
Both rabbits?
Spot the truth.
Oh, nice.
Cheese on cruskets.
That's good. I like it. I'm a fan.
Jesus. What the fuck?
If it's that, then that's a shit quote.
Yeah.
Because
It's either life on campus or soup on an easel.
yeah,
I reckon it's
but-
happy smile on a dog.
because life. I
That's
don't
such a
li-
cute ad
yeah.
thing.
Like, because life
how
being
do
in
you
the
do?
same quote twice is
Shit.
damn.
Well
Nice.
done, Isabel.
Isabel's good
wait,
lying.
Soup.
That's it.
Why?
I am so high. Also, I'm really high.
Gotcha.
That was a good one.
Had to look up how to spell easel.
If cheese on cruskets is the actual answer,
That would be amazing.
Oh, Reese, you're a good sport.
One thing spelled right as well as Kruskin.
Was it right?
Is it just this? Oh wow, that's a great.
done, Simon.
Well done.
Is it
Simon.
come on a computer screen?
Cat on bake.
Is it?
Thank you, Peter.
Is it?
Which one is it?
Oh, it's cat on vacation.
Nick says on vote
Cat
for
on
me.
vacation.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
And also, audience betrayed me.
They did. You got
Yeah.
no audience vote at all.
wow. It's a terrible quote.
That is a bad
I mean,
quote.
it's probably part of an ad that has like 7 things. It's like, ever make a cat on vacation, or put your grandma on
Yeah.
a speedboat, or
Life on canvas was the answer?
No.
No,
Cat on
vacation.
the. Yeah.
Oh, cats on vacation.
Cats on vacation
that's
is-
fucking stupid.
It's final fibbage time.
All right, Simon.
Pay attention, because this one's a
Put your jukes up.
two-parter,
Any
and
quadruple
it's
points?
worth triple points. Don't
Damn it,
blow
it's only triple.
When Prussian General Dietrich von Hulsen-Heisseler died of a heart attack, he was dressed as blank. And in 2014, the
Oh,
city
okay.
of Budapest installed
You
a
get one answer for both.
$63,000
Oh, wow.
bronze statue of blank. Now you're gonna
So it
write
was the
one
same
lie
thing.
Same thing across both.
that
That's
sounds
cool.
like it might fit in either
Oh,
of these
damn.
two blanks.
Oh,
This
this
is-
might not even be the question.
This isn't.
That's double the
this is
chance
just-
to fool your fellow players.
I see.
And if your lie gets picked for both blanks, tell you what, I'll
Man,
throw in a bonus.
I was going to answer Prussian general.
So, don't worry, I'll put a little
No,
extra
fuck, it
time
is.
on the clock.
Oh, it is this one. Good.
Connection
Because
interrupted.
I know the answer.
Reconnected. Have fun. Uh-oh. Mine has... No! Fuck. I think I'm out.
Oh no.
I'm stuck on this.
No, that means you submitted something. You probably accidentally hit put a lie in for me, and now you can like.
Time's halfway gone. Better
no,
hurry
Pockety
it up.
coming on chat.
This is the old round. I'm stuck on this.
Refresh.
Don't think it's gonna work. Oh, reconnect.
It worked.
We got any of that pizza left?
I smashed
had
my
more.
whole
Oh, yeah,
pizza.
finished one.
Yeah, I don't know why I was so hungry. I was ravenous.
Remember how you got
Yeah.
like 3 pizzas?
Yeah.
Put ravenous bear.
Any of that garlic bread?
Ravenous
Maybe garlic bread.
bear.
Okay, these are the choices. Our 2 questions have 2 different truths.
Kruskin.
First, let's take care of this one.
Kruskin.
Pick the truth for just
TV's
this
Columbo.
question now.
David Beckham. They have 2 different answers.
No, the answer is the same for both. You could vote for 2 and split your odds, like, of
Oh, for the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it'll now ask for the second one, and you could double down.
It's time to deal with
like
this
The
one.
answers are different, but
Guess
but
the
we've
truth
written
Oh,
something
right.
that could work
this
for both.
question now.
I see. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I don't get it.
Where's Where's Prussia?
It is.
Somewhere between Prague and Russia.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm
let's
doing
see what
the correct joke.
Oh, Cal got so many points.
Yeah.
Audience is live.
Well done,
fuck.
audience.
Well done, audience.
Life
Good
it's
lie.
all.
It was part of Germany. Okay.
Cool.
So it's.
Come on.
Oh.
You voted for that?
I don't know what Prussia is.
It's Prussia, the 54th state of America.
Russia 2011.
Dracula double
double
deception.
Oh, fuck.
Well done.
What a win. Simon's won.
Simon.
Yeah, Simon's got that.
Simon's
Yeah.
such a dick. Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Everyone says
You
it.
really have no concept of time, do you?
I was reconnecting because my thing dropped out.
Scooby-Doo. A heroic warhorse.
In 2014,
That can't be true.
I thought he dressed as
Next lie.
statue of Scooby-Doo.
They wouldn't have put heroic in as the answer.
Yeah, they would have. What?
Too much adjective.
Cowardly warhorse.
They just want no.
Whoever got
Oh,
this
is it a
did.
ballerina for both?
Oh, cool.
Damn
Oh,
it,
hang on.
nice.
He was dressed as a ballerina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Answer 1.
TV.
Tivis Columbo.
Surely not. Really? Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
We would have done it for 30.
Listen, either you die a
That's
ballerina or you
wild.
live long enough to become a hero to Budapest somehow.
Budapest.
Budapest.
You and I have very different memories of Budapest.
Well done.
Budapest.
Budapest?
Fucking pronounce it one way or the other. God, that's shouting. What is happening?
There he is.
Oh, god damn.
Well done, Simon.
Simon, well done.
Huge.
Massive.
Will got 9 likes.
Leaking likes.
Nice likes, William.
Like, just look that up.
Audience ranked up to level 5. Congratulations, audience. You're level 5.
What's that?
Woo!
Very good.
Cool.
All right.
Cool. That was Fibbage.
That's Fibbage.
Why don't we jump straight across to the next one?
Hit me.
And if we find ourselves with more time, we can try a different round or.
Oh, no,
something
but I
else.
should go to 4.
Yeah. To get away
Should have
from
ordered a
Heidi.
garlic bread.
Mm.
It was still soft.
It was still so soft.
Yeah.
You don't like a crunchy garlic bread?
No.
What's wrong?
I've got a controller up there, but I'm getting no response.
Oh, do I
He's
have to-
probably got to end the game.
No, no, I've got nothing. Yeah, so there's back.
No, I know.
But that doesn't.
Baby got
Baby, not back.
not back.
Has it just forgotten?
Click on the PC. That makes no sense at all. Wait, is it a YouTube Ripper?
Yeah.
It keeps opening itself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
All right.
Okay.
That a program called YouTube Ripper is not some legit piece of software.
4K
video
download.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've got that as well.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's true. It does
It's the
update
best.
itself all the time.
Exit to game menu. Exit to pack. Exit to pack. Okay,
Exit to
off we go.
pack.
The next game we're going to play in the JackBox Party Packs 9 is a game called Non-Sensory. So we're going to load that one up. We're all going to join, and we would probably politely ask those who played Quibbage or whatever that thing was
To
called.
back the fuck off. Let some other people have
Let
a fun,
some other people
a
in
fun
for a
time.
little bit of fun.
Particularly
Fibbage.
Simon.
It was called Fibbage.
Fibbage.
What?
Quibbage?
What is Quibbage?
Quibbage?
Well, you're close to the other thing. The
Quiplash.
Quiplash, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we're going to connect here with the code VGBD.
NBNs.
Oh.
Cool. Once we get Nick in,
Just waiting on
the game will be
Nicholas.
afoot.
Oh, he's got chippies. Flavor?
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more of a sweet cream and onion guy.
He's lying again.
I'm lying.
Fib. That was a fib.
That was a fib.
I fibbaged. Nick is in, so we need fuck.
Oh my god.
We need 4 more people to join. So come on in with the code DYHV. DYHV. The code to join the JackBox TV is DYHV.
Coastal's not allowed to play either.
Maiden Muse.
Oh, yeah, and Tom Hummer.
And we got a Jep. We got a Jep.
Hell yeah.
All good. Yeah, let's kick it off.
Let's do it.
Sick.
Not me. Let's watch the rules, shall we?
Little Will's always the first one in.
I'm very quick.
You have
The
fast
editing
thumbs,
thingies.
mate. Editing thingies.
Fuckers up.
You focus on
Hello,
such a Gus
I'm
line.
Professor Nanas.
Have some water?
Thank you for participating in this study unlocking your powers
monkey is called
of
Professor Nanas.
non-sensory perception.
Monkey.
Oh, very sore.
Test 1. Writing. Everyone
The
will
sign said
begin
without a
with a
fart
similar
incident.
writing task
They
based
mean a
on
cum
this
incident for
category.
You're talking over the rules.
Write a piece of
the fuck up.
advice.
Monkey.
The rest of the information about what you'll write and where your secret number sits on the range should be on your device now.
What?
Try to write an answer that will lead your fellow participants towards guessing your secret number. Or just write an answer that makes sense for you. Let your inner mind guide you.
How long do we have? Ages.
60 seconds.
Which of these cards is the smelliest? Oh, that's audience getting to pick that shit.
By the way, you're
Milk,
halfway
you
through your
overestimate
time.
my Ghostbusters knowledge.
You haven't seen the first one, have you?
I have, but not for a long time.
It's the opening scene in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
He zaps the guy, and the girl keeps getting it right even though it's wrong.
Yep. Oh, yeah, the thing that they do in the they bring it back in your favorite movie. Have you watched the new Ghostbusters?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
And don't.
He's wrong.
I watched the one with
Chris Hemsworth and
the gender flip one.
Yeah.
We'll begin
And I enjoyed
with
it for what it
this.
Yep.
It's not bad. It's
How
not bad.
useful would this advice be to an astronaut? And this participant's answer.
Oh. So it tells everyone.
It tells them that, and
Use
you've
a
got to
device to
guess
the
where
true
it is on
percentage
the
up
scale.
to 100%. That means you and the audience as well.
Interesting.
After you guess,
okay.
feel
Oh, and
free
this
to
one's
let
great,
us
'cause
know
that's a
what
very-
you're
Great
feeling.
advice.
Feel
Yeah,
free
so
to use
it-
the device to
so it
share
could be
your
10 or 1,
emotional
or it could be-
feedback.
Kill someone.
Yeah.
I see what you mean, Will. It's like, would obvious
that's true.
advice be bad advice?
Yeah, like what's been the prompt to
find it.
Did we
balance?
all feel was correct?
Ooh,
You're
someone
out
give a
by
cheeky fall.
yourself, it
Oh, I did
seems.
7. I did.
The
Maybe
real
I didn't
answer-
hit in time.
So I need an 8, and I get points for 9.
Calculating your
Forget to
aptitude by
close the hatch
proximity
is
to the
8.
secret number.
What was the?
What was 10 in your mind?
Or what did they say was?
Well, it's how useful would the advice be?
the
hit
right
7
Like if I wrote
Oh,
something
wait. So
in a
you're saying
player
the
that
prompt
got
was
close.
just that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
and I needed to
So
get
you,
an 8.
like 10 would be breathe.
Let's
If you
go
want to say,
again.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
okay.
one would be
With the
like,
same question.
don't forget to be an astronaut,
But
like
now
go
it's
to school or
this
something.
participant's answer.
Don't forget.
To be an astronaut.
So hang on.
Okay.
Always listen
And
to
this is from-
Houston. That seems pretty high as well.
Yeah, same.
Except when they've got the wrong information and you're Tom
I think
Hanks.
so. Like
the way this works
they,
is
I feel like they would know it.
Yeah.
the way
That's
this
such
works is that the
default thing to
opening
know.
one is kind of logical, and I think it'll probably start to steer away from that.
Yeah.
As the ratings will go between.
Yep.
Someone
Noise
hit
is
the
really
confidence
fucking
button.
That's satisfying, man.
And it was meant to be.
Oh wow.
Huh.
Okay.
And so no points because you get a point for one.
Super obvious knowledge.
New
Yeah.
question.
Sure.
How likely
okay,
is it that this advice was written by a French chef? Let's see the response. This one uses percentages.
Okay.
All right.
Trez Chef.
Well, I mean, Nick wrote it, and he's not a French chef. So.
Yeah. What?
How likely is it was it written by a French chef?
I cook a lot.
Croissant.
Make a lot of sauces.
You're a sous chef.
Also, I want you to take a note of the fact that it's low-fat cream. That's the important part.
Whoa, you're all over the
But
scale.
what's
But that's
correct?
probably good. Dolphin Hands click was one of the ones who. Yeah, right.
So why only a 7?
There's still some.
Because the chef would know that already.
No, because
Same
you could
question.
use a low-fat
Let's see
cream
the
if
response.
in a pinch.
In a pinch.
But for a true...
You wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
But I would say a French chef would just say.
How about you shut the fuck up?
Of course.
How about you shut the fuck up?
A French chef
How
would
about you
say,
shut the fuck up?
use that or you don't fucking make it. There's no compromise in French chefery.
Why is Arsenal capitalized like
I mean the
football
team. Again, I think this starts as something where it's like there's an argument over them, whereas it'll become either
true.
No,
But
no, in a good
so-
way.
yeah.
But I mean, future categories will get a bit
And
more
the
like.
true answer.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. So I'm not. That's a bit of a fail.
I just got thrown by Arsenal, the football club, and
The
I was like,
football club.
oh, they've made a joke, and obviously this is not advice.
Changing questions. How likely is this advice to be part of an investment scam? Let's see the
100%.
response.
All investments are a scam.
So I
Also, this relies on the fact that the person writing it is playing along with the bit.
yeah. I will say next one won't be correct because I misunderstood the game.
Right,
So-
so you wrote this?
Okay.
So, no, not this one,
Yeah,
but the
this
next one will be. I think I took it as write the little knob on the scale. What would that be considered? Like if each percentage had a name.
Someone's got
We almost
their
started
own
the theme
unique
from Take On
idea of
Me.
what this might be.
What?
Wow.
And that's why I gave it nothing.
A few of you were honing in.
Terrible.
These answers are.
Yeah, I
less
didn't think
impressive.
about it. I intentionally didn't put any thought into that and
with the
just hit
same
7.
Oh, you wrote it.
No.
Oh, right.
That was
that was my reaction.
This is my one. So yeah, you see, I was. You see
Right.
where my brain went with the kind of.
How likely is this advice to be part of investment scam?
I didn't think about it as advice. I was like,
What are you doing with your money?
yeah,
Cruskets and this.
a fairly safe offer.
Well, what number is it? Can you touch it on my?
I don't remember.
We both get points.
Yeah, that's true.
It's either 100 or 0.
Yeah.
Both get points, William.
Do it. Oh, no, you're wrong.
You picked.
I'm making little faces.
God damn it.
It was.
Where does the truth
None of you.
lie?
Oh no.
None of you. I'm sorry.
60.
No,
30.
that's safe.
This is so abstract.
What?
That's what I'm saying.
What's safe about that? I don't understand.
Because it's not a scam.
Question.
It's okay,
This
so it's like
advice would be
only
Hang on,
3/10 of a scam.
Yeah.
limiting which year? Let's
So you see, I misunderstood
Oh,
the
I
question.
like this
So
question.
this will be years. Okay.
You could write the
is a
year.
scale
Ooh.
from the year 1950 to 2040.
I mean,
You don't have to worry, but you already know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the clincher, right?
Yeah.
does that put them bang on or after?
Well, it wouldn't be 1990.
Here's a
reckon
little
bang on.
smiley face. Everyone's smiley face. You get a little emote down the bottom.
Oh, yeah. Because it was as soon as New Year's ticked over, everyone knew. Didn't matter.
I mean,
Like
what if
I'm
you
saying
wrote?
so far? But what is it?
What if you just wrote my answer is like 2000? Wait,
What the fuck?
The advice
Here's
for
a bonus for that confidence.
but you already know that is talking to us today.
no, but yeah, they're visiting 1980. So the
Same question.
Right.
Let's
Oh,
see
because they're
the
traveling
response.
back in
That's
time.
fucked.
yeah. So again,
I assumed
1950 is about to be born.
He's about to get bullied at school, and that sets him on the path.
Kevin 07? Alright, that makes sense. What if you just wrote, it's 2007?
like I absolutely could have just written it. It's
Everyone would vote on
2010.
you.
Can we say that Kevin 07 probably the greatest slogan in any
Yeah.
campaign? Like,
yeah.
unforgettable.
These
Who in
readings
2000?
show a consensus. Here's what we
Me.
were hoping to hit.
Why?
I went 2000
Because
because he's about to.
But he had a good time in 07, and then by
Got in.
2010
Yeah, okay.
2010.
oh, that's so
Well,
interesting.
20
I was thinking about the start of his
of his political career.
Yeah. I was
yeah.
like,
Don't get into politics,
Don't
man.
get in at all.
Yeah.
One.
You all got points, though. You're
Okay,
close.
time to assess what we've observed so
Forgot it
far.
was a monkey. But again, isn't there an advantage in getting everyone to get your
Every
thing
pulpy
right?
bit of
You're not
data
trying
we
to trick
collect.
anyone?
No,
No,
you're
yeah.
trying, you're trying
Which
to get
is
smoothly
you
with
get
our
shit
findings.
of whiplash and
Oh,
everything
the
is like
audience is doing
Whiplash,
really
mate.
well.
Oh, God.
Whiplash, great film.
Test 2. Drawing. Everyone
Drawing
will
is
begin with a similar
an
drawing
interesting choice
task
for this
based
game.
on this
Wait,
category.
we have to draw with our fingers?
Draw a bird.
But then okay. Oh.
Craft
What the fuck?
something with your intuition.
I don't.
God damn it! What the shit? Gus has, you're an artist, not with a finger. Yeah, lady.
That's fucking hysterical.
That's my ex. All right, let's try and. What does none do?
There's. Oh, there is.
Attention, half of the time has elapsed.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, there was a thing at the top. I didn't read it.
Oh, the actual point of the thing? Yeah, like
Yeah.
where you're at on the thing.
Oh
yeah.
no, that came up after I started drawing.
No, it didn't. It was there at the top the whole time.
Thinking about fingers.
Birds. I was thinking about where to put the fingers.
Oh, I fucked this round. And I can't hide because it'll say, Gus did this round.
Yeah.
Your time is up. Come
Thanks,
on.
Dolphin.
I mean,
Tom Hammer's got a laptop tracking pad.
some of my finest art.
Did it just take what I...
It's just
By
taking my
the way,
finger though.
I'm always interested when you have extra confidence in an answer. After you choose your answer, you
God, I
can
was
tap
like,
and hold
that's not the number I just drew.
confidence button to
That
get
really
bonus
confused me.
points for being close. But if you're not close enough, you'll lose points instead. Let's begin with this question. How sick does this bird feel?
I
Let's
totally
see the
didn't read this.
response.
Oh no.
This is on a
Oh, I
scale
like that
from 1 to
it has
10.
That's
coloured
great.
it.
Well, the thermometer should tell us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. That's only a half full thermometer.
We're all going 8, right?
Yeah,
7, right?
I'm like 9.
Like, have a Panadol.
It's got a bandage on his head.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
not
thought that was the
impossible.
hair.
You thought it was a do-rag.
Yeah. That was a nightcap.
The gangster bird.
He's a stick.
Crying or sweating?
Your predictions.
Weeping.
Ah yes, a bit of a stack forming. How close were we?
Wow.
Wow. I
Okay.
guess dead is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Looks like
very
a
ill
few
is.
of you were
You're not here.
feeling something.
Chicken and do-rag is a reference
These
to Dick
missed
and a
the
do-rag.
mark a bit.
Good.
Continuing with the same question. Let's see the response.
So Gus has no... Fuck you, Flon. Elon.
What the fuck?
Oh, Twitter.
What do you think it said?
I think he just drew a bird.
There's no way we can know.
I don't know.
What do you think it said?
He didn't look at the thing.
I was busy drawing a bird.
Well, the last one was 6. So this one will be 3 or
Tell me
9.
3 or 9. What did you think it said?
He didn't read the thing at the top.
He just drew.
Saw the word bird and started drawing a
The
bird.
truth, however,
Oh my god.
Hey!
Nice.
7. Who got it?
Well done.
Tom.
Hum.
Nick got points too. I was fucking way down.
I mean, it was definitely a bird. That's where my
Question mark?
thinking
Question mark?
Okay,
Question mark?
new
What was that?
question. How majestic does this bird look? Let's see the response.
That's a hard one because a bird. Because like that doesn't. that looks zero majestic.
I don't know.
It's
I don't know,
soaring
it's
though.
soaring.
It's
It's
soaring.
soaring.
It is soaring.
Look at him fly.
If you take it as a gesture of
Take the drawing ability
Yeah.
out of the
10.
equation.
10.
yeah, that's like I mean, but birds fly all the time.
If it wasn't meant
Oh no, my screen
point.
turned off. Fuck.
If it wasn't meant to be majestic, they should have done it
And
like
the true
sitting.
answer.
That's the 3rd time I haven't voted because my screen went black
no.
as I went to
Oh.
Wow.
Solid 7.
We were all
9.
around it.
I was gonna do a
Minor
9.
successes here.
Wait, who drew this?
Tom Hammerthy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna display.
Same question.
It's a little reveal. How majestic is this bird?
How majestic does
Well, here we
this bird
go.
look, Gus?
Oh my god.
Amazing.
no majesty is the vote.
Tom says, I tried, I'm sorry.
Upped my screen timeout time.
I should have added confidence.
Oh, you reckon you?
Oh, true, yeah.
Sinking up a bit, I see.
pooing.
But where does the
they all do.
lie?
He might be pooing in the forest, though, Gus, and that's...
Oh, yes!
There's a one.
Well done.
A few of you were spot on.
Good confidence in the one.
Wow, people were like, that's a 2? The options were 1 and no majesty?
New
Yeah.
question. How
I thought
good
it'd be
is the
2
team that
because it has the
this
500
bird
either
as
side, and I
mascot?
thought it wouldn't
Let's
go to
see
the
the
extremes,
response.
but it obviously does.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Hunger Games, anyone?
Who's this?
That looks so fucking good.
Hey, that's
That
a
is
9.
majestic.
That's a fucking
That's a
9.
9. Majestic 9 if I've ever seen.
That's like the Arizona Cardinals when they drafted Kyler Murray. Which, like,
I'm actually impressed seeing it on the big screen.
Yeah.
It felt shit under the finger.
Oh no, did you mean it to be shit?
No. I was like, this is a 9.
How close were
Dolphin
we?
Pants gave it 10.
Boom.
Solid 9.
A few
I love the way it's also
examples of a
vomiting.
perfect sync.
Well done.
Continuing with the same
okay.
question. Let's see the response.
Dolphin pants.
Oh my god.
And again, if the artistic ability comes to it, that might be the most majestic bird in flight.
It's flying.
It's so high, it's above the clouds.
Oh man,
my god.
That's so
like
good.
I don't know.
Let's see what's behind the screen.
The letter M.
Oh my god.
McDonald's, anyone?
A lot of you have the exact same idea. The real answer.
There it
Yeah,
is.
fucking
A
well
couple
done.
standouts here.
Thank you, Dolphin Pants.
Good
Well
stuff.
done, Dolphin.
M for majestic.
That was all points.
Changing
Yeah.
questions. How punk rock is this bird? Let's see
Cool.
the response.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, nice.
Pretty fucking rough.
It sure is.
Punk rock, it doesn't have any tattoos. It does have a mohawk and it's wearing like Blundstones.
It's got a ring on its beak.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's up there. I can only apologize.
One of these, are all of these going on a t-shirt this year?
Yeah.
This month?
That's Gerard Waybird.
Oh wow.
Wow, 8.
That's
Oh my.
Oh, I went with 7, but my gut said 8, and I should have gone with it.
okay.
This one moves the needle a little
We
bit.
get points for getting it right, don't we?
Yeah, but I was 1 below. You get most points for spot on, and then either side.
You get the
Same
points that are on the
question.
board there.
Yeah, but the
500
person
for right,
who drew it
350
gets
other
all the
side.
points too, right?
The person who drew it gets more
Holy
points.
shit!
Fuck, look at that
Oh,
bird.
that's hard to tell.
Jesus Christ.
It looks kind of buff. It looks like a It looks like a.
No, hang on. It's those are 2 fists down there, and then
Yeah.
you've got like a swoopy line.
Yeah.
Little Will. This was you?
It was me.
Good drawing.
Well done.
What's the answer?
Is it 9?
This could be 9.
No? Is it 8? It's lower than that?
Will.
Well, that's pretty. You can't put a mohawk
No,
on it,
because
no?
he's wearing a suit, he's got a
what's
briefcase,
correct?
and he's got a coffee mug. So
No, he doesn't have any of those.
none of
Oh
those
my
things
God,
are
I
evident,
gave you
but
a
I see them all
10.
now.
I gave you a fucking 10.
No.
I see them all now, but he looked punk rock with a mohawk.
mug
Yeah.
and a briefcase.
Yeah, he's going to work.
Oh,
he's not all the way.
He's doing this, and he's making fucking fire out of his
Time
punk
for
rock.
And that's why
I'm
a drawing
starting to give up
component
to
in this
my art
game
class as well.
does not function well.
You're right. Your art, your design
Even though
instincts
smiling
suck.
in my species is
Yeah.
actually a form of hostility, you can rest assured.
Nick, you're
that I
winning.
am
Thank you, Necrotex.
smiling out of
Thank you.
happiness.
He has a
Some
briefcase and a
great
cup of
readings
coffee.
from our audience.
And
As soon as you said those things, I saw them in the drawing. Bad chip on it.
The downfall of my art. That was
We
a
are now
lot.
entering the final test.
5 tests without
That
a fart
means the
incident.
points are doubled.
If we write the word fart, does that reset?
That would be cool.
It's time to draw a combination of two very different things.
No, wait,
Not
we're
more
drawing
drawing.
pictures again?
No.
But we have to
On your device,
instead of
draw
good
something
and
that
bad.
sits on the range we've
So
set
have a
you,
look.
and then
Okay.
tap
So look.
submit.
No, look.
What are you staring at that?
Oh, okay. Oh,
Wait,
what the
what
fuck?
the fuck?
Okay, yeah, this is like the tabletop game.
Please note that you're halfway through your time.
Not having colours is hard.
Or like a very quick undo erase.
Hurry! Time's almost
Yeah.
up.
6 seconds. I mean, I don't know what I've drawn here.
No.
Oh, okay. I think my personal bias is
Nah.
We'll begin
Good luck.
with this.
Oh.
Where does this drawing belong? Between
Yeah,
weapon
big disaster.
and
I'm with you,
head?
Jack.
Let's see the
Yes.
response.
I didn't even look at the scale properly. Oh, I guess you don't. There is no scale.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah, I get this. Okay. I mean, that's...
Oh, fuck!
What? Did you do it wrong?
What'd you do?
I wrote 100% pet when I meant 100% weapon.
no.
You get a pet sword?
Fucked myself.
Pet sword.
In that game where you, like, date guns.
Oh, yeah. That was a
Oh
thing.
my god.
I mean, it has to be 100, right? 2 people did 100%
Two
pet?
people, yeah.
I
People,
see.
yeah.
But what is it?
It was Nick and Tom Humphrey. I guess it's hard to knock off.
And I don't think they finished.
Is that why the
well.
hilt wasn't finished?
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. It's hard to knock 10%
It's just not
off
finished.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Continuing with the same
This
question.
is wild.
Let's see the response.
Okay, so it has
That's
a
the
face,
Entropy Centre gun.
and it. Oh, it is too.
What is it?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
I think
is.
it's more weapon than
Why have I got two
pen
60s?
in my
Oh,
eye.
yeah, because I can't split it.
There's no 50-50. Yeah, it's...
Violent Wind, you did the same thing.
No.
It's a it's
Yeah,
a foreign concept to wrap your head around.
And Nako's got a good point. It says weapon and pet, and then it's the other way
Here's what we
around.
were hoping to
Yeah,
hear.
that is annoying.
I put 80.
No, it's 70.
I mean,
On the
clearly
money.
gun with a smiley face.
Yeah.
You're not snuggling that, you're not crate training that gun.
There's not much pet there.
I didn't even have a poops.
Next
rewind it.
question. Where does this drawing belong between first date
That's okay,
and
remember
police
personal
interrogation?
bias.
Let's see the
Factoring in
response.
this.
Nick.
All right.
Okay.
Fuck. That's very good.
That's awesome.
I mean,
They're
fun,
all
but-
happy about it.
Yeah.
Which I think makes it more of a date than an interrogation.
But a first date?
Yep.
Yeah, which is like, that's just Nick on it. Nice to meet you. Here's the cuffs.
Safe word is banana.
Interesting.
Wow.
Nice.
Nice.
Bang on.
Few
Good work.
examples
Nice.
of a
Good work.
perfect
Bang on,
sync.
Nicholas.
Will and I both got it spot on. So
We know it.
we know what's happening there.
I went a little higher.
Everyone was happy.
Something
Everyone-
must have thrown you
Yeah.
off. Chin up.
Tom Harmathy.
Same question. Let's see the response.
How's your night?
That's clever.
Not happy. Neither of them are happy. Do you agree?
Oh, I think it might be a misdrawn smiley face.
Oh,
on
like
the left.
they're maybe a little lecherous on the right and smiley on the left. That's a standard first date.
Yeah.
Also, did I draw hair or a backwards hat? Can't tell.
Definitely backwards hat.
I don't know what's going on. Everyone's middling. Oh,
And
no.
the true answer.
Okay, no one got it on the money.
Some notable activity here.
On that day.
I can't remember what
Yeah,
mine was on the scale.
Yeah.
Well, because they
this
fucked the
drawing
scale up
belong
by
between
going
baby
to the middle and then
and hot dog?
100% first
Let's
mate
see
and
the
100%.
response.
Yeah.
Maybe in a hot. I mean,
That's what I
oh my god! You don't remember where on the scale?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I think it's a little more hot dog than baby.
It's a little more hot dog than baby.
I think
It has to be. It's proportionally more hot dog than it is baby.
Yeah, but it's
about baby snacks.
Oh, I don't know. But I can't remember. I legit can't remember. I think it,
Can
I
I
think
take
something.
kudos on the little bit of hair to make a baby?
Yeah.
Seems to be homing in on the same
It was Rugrats.
The
I think
truth,
it's.
however-
I think it's actually more baby than dog.
There's so much dog though.
Oh, wow, yeah,
nice.
it's more dog than baby. Yeah,
Spot
perfect.
on.
Great. Good job, me. I knew what I was doing.
You fucking wow that. That's adorable. These are all going on a t-shirt. It's so terrifying.
Continuing with the same.
You know the point where I was like, I wish there was an eraser?
Let's see the response.
Oh,
There's
this little-
undo. Oh my god.
That's a
Oh my
corpse.
god.
That's a corpse.
There was a lot more baby going on. And
Well,
and
what was this fucking stillborn?
no, it had a little rattle,
no.
had a little dummy, had all the thing going on, and then
Yeah, little-
What do you think goes into a Frankfurt?
Are we judging your unfinished drawing?
correct.
Correct.
Oh, what is it? Well, no.
70% baby.
Baby.
If there was
No,
no
because
rattle
this is-
dummy.
this is-
said was.
But then
supposed to
you
be there.
deleted
This is the thing's gonna be interesting because I thought
Close
I was.
were
So if you deleted them, it's because it's more hot dog, right?
But that is
right?
just a hot dog. Right?
Yeah, I had the same as
Okay.
Pete. That's why I was like, I was starting to draw basically what you had with the baby and the hot dog and the
Moves
thing.
the
With the
needle
baby
a little
and me.
bit.
You fucked him by
And not like
saying,
an
right?
interrogation.
Not in a good way.
Big smiles.
Big smile.
Changing questions.
Everyone's
smiling.
Drawing belong
Smile.
between smart and strong. Let's see the response.
Me, right in the middle.
What?
What the fuck? Tom said I'm sorry in chat, so...
You just drew the scale.
The scale.
You drew the
No
scale.
indication of where we landed on it.
All right.
I'm gonna say 50. It's got to be in the middle.
It's gotta be.
Yeah, somewhere in
Say
the middle.
the brain is bigger than the brawn, so I'm going 60% smart.
I'm going the other way.
What does he put more effort into?
50-50? Could be. Could be, Jess. What the fuck?
Everyone's just
We're all there.
playing safe.
That could be good. But where
It's gonna
does
be-
the
If it's 100,
truth
you
lie?
Yeah.
fuck right off, Tom. Oh! What is that?
What was your hope?
What is that?
Tom, you're off the team.
You fucked everyone.
As someone who didn't finish their drawing, what did you do?
Same
I just
question.
drew a scale.
Response.
God damn it.
Well, that's pretty good.
Well,
I get it.
That's only one strong arm.
Half.
Strong
It's
arm.
half.
It's
It's
half.
half. It's half smart.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's amazing.
God, I love
That's
how we
very
draw
funny.
muscles quickly.
I think I'm on the smarter side of the 50%
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
Skipped leg and
No
right
leg
arm
day. No leg day, yeah. That dude is a chronic masturbator. Says like that.
Ah, a promising grouping here.
I don't see a
But what's
penis.
What did I say? I said
She is a chronic masturbator.
No.
Strong. I mean, it's a very strong arm. That makes up for the lack
a
of
link-
muscle
That's true.
on the rest of
because
the
it's not a
body.
huge brain.
It's 4 biceps before the wrist.
and it's a normal sized head.
And no
Yeah.
one's smiling.
Yeah.
The final
And no
test.
one's
No
smiling.
one's happy
Smiling.
about
No one's
any of this.
consenting to this.
Is that it? Or is there a bonus round?
But here is where the greatest power lies.
Peter won.
Congrats, Pete.
Came dead last in the
Your
last game.
power is mighty. Now,
Where does that put me on the
let's see how
scale of
audience compares.
Jackbox 9?
Between
I'm
winning
going to
and
draw a scale,
Yeah.
and there's 0 to 10.
Hang on.
Second.
Audience is assessing.
Quite good. So
All right.
many non-sensory connections made by
I get
our
that.
audience.
That's fair. Oh,
What does
there
that
it comes. This is
I don't know.
That man.
This is the ranking.
Brutal.
Is it the monkey?
Is it the monkeys?
Can you crank it?
Ooh. No, I turn the music down in the game because it's always annoying.
Yeah.
So fuck that.
Fuck that.
Hey, listen. It's the song about Dr. Nanas. Yeah, I'm over this too.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
good,
okay.
good, good.
You know what I'm not over?
Yeah.
Our second business poker partner.
Oh.
Oh.
You know what I'm not over?
Yeah.
Being awake.
Oh.
Because you know what I've got ahead of me?
A train ride.
Yeah, 4 hours until I get to go to bed.
Drunk drive.
5 hours until I get to go to bed. And I couldn't do it if I had my cappuccino machine on this fucking train ride without Pixel Beans coffee. Pixel Beans coffee. Oh boy, use the code BACKPOCKET for 20% off your Pixel Beans order. Gus, you should have used that last week.
I could have put it in my cappuccino machine. I could
Your
have put it in my
cappuccino
latte.
machine? Yep.
Or I could have had it in a tall, flat, whitey.
Yeah. The problem is, tonight I have favored wine over coffee.
Okay.
Yep.
I said this the other week, and it was a bit of a throwaway comment, but I will happily do it. I need to facilitate how I can do it. I'm going to do an episode where we're going to put the Pixel Beans coffee back pocket sponsored spot right at the top of the show, and I'm going to make espresso martinis for us all before the start of the episode, or during the episode.
During the episode.
With Pixel Beans coffee, of course, because it's the finest coffee you can find around. Use the code BACKPOCKET for 20%
Lovely.
for your Pixel Beans coffee to make your espresso, not espresso martinis. Yeah.
Not espresso.
Can I ask?
Shoot. Wait, maybe.
And you can weigh in if you want. When you make an espresso martini,
Jess, you don't drink coffee.
What is the ratio you use of vodka, coffee, and Kahlua? What is it?
Nick.
No.
He's not making vodka
I
martinis.
don't know. I read the back of the Mr. Black coffee.
Oh, that's right.
Liqueur that I add.
Yeah.
All you do is pull a shot of coffee.
Yeah.
Pixel Beans coffee. And then you buy a coffee liqueur that has the ingredients and the ratios on the back of it. Then use a measuring device to put it in. Now, is that a measuring device that says shots? No, it says milliliters. Do you have something that has milliliters on it? No. I needed to go buy a medicine cup from the chemist.
Medicine
so I went
place.
we know the little thing you have cough syrup in?
Yeah.
So, because I wanted to measure up my shots.
Why don't you have a
jigger?
A jigger?
I just didn't have one. So I went to the supermarket, the chemist next door, and said, "Can I have one of them?" And they went, "How much cough medicine are you measuring out?" I was like, "Just small amounts."
Coffee.
And the lady was like,
medicine.
"For child or adult?" I'm like, "Child." I was like, "Fuck." It just kept
So this
going.
person, you've got
And they're
an
like,
8-person family
is it
back home.
drowsy? I was like, "No." And they're like, "Okay, make sure the only half milliliter." I'm like, "Thank you."
I'm using this to measure vodka. Yes. The correct answer is you want 2 parts coffee.
Yep.
2 parts Kahlua, 1.5 parts vodka.
That's a lot of alcohol.
No, because it's supposed to be 2-2-2. But
Oh,
you
okay.
only want to go 1.5 because otherwise the vodka is a little too strong. Pro tip. Make yourself a double shot gin and tonic before you have the vodka martini. Because then it sort of levels
Down.
out the...
You start down and then it picks you back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
otherwise,
right.
otherwise, there's too much bite to the... For a good espresso martini, you really want it to have like a smooth alcoholic finish and not have too much of a bite. Will, remember that.
Okay.
Also, you just don't want to be fucking buzzing straight afterwards. And it's like a lot of like, because it's can you do it with a double shot coffee?
Yes, it is.
So it's like, yeah.
2 parts is it kind of ends up being a double shot.
2 full shots. So
Yeah.
anyway, but I'm trying to work out if I will bring in my machine or how I'm going to do
We've
a
got
quick
machine
little...
sitting right... Oh,
That's
wait,
a
where did it
pod
go?
one. That's a
Where did
pod
the fucking machine go?
I gave it to my sister. It was my machine.
Oh, that's right. She came and picked it up.
Yeah.
Either way,
Next week?
no, next week might
The
not
week
be.
after.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
right.
next week, yeah. But
Yeah. You'll be drinking them all.
The week after also. So there you go. Pixel Beans. Bring out the card one more time.
Pixel Beans, that's what I was going to bring it back to. Pixel Beans, use the code BACKPOCKET to get 20% off your order of Pixel Beans coffee, the best coffee in the country, the geekiest coffee in the country, and also the coffee made by the kindest people in the country. Support them as they support us. We'll be back with more Back Pocket after this short break. That would never have happened on my yacht. Get off, Trapper. Jesus Christ.
I think the trapper is definitely into Bitcoin. I think I want to f the ocean is my thing.
I want to f the ocean so bad, Steph.
Come find me.
Oh, look. Claudette and Dwight are back.
Oh,
F***ers.
they are.
A bit of an anticlimax. I was hoping someone would be like gutted
Yeah, I guess I just wanted them to like.
in a pool of blood.
Shall we continue our date?
Yeah.
Chartreuse. It was
Chartreuse. It was
chartreuse.
chartreuse.
I hope it's a mystery.
Is your thumb chafed? Calloused? Does it hurt when you headshot the wizard from the moon? You've probably got Destiny Thumb, a condition that affects 1 out of every 1 Destiny players. Lucky there's Avexia. Just apply Avexia thrice daily to the affected area. Side effects of Avexia may include heart murmurs, heart whispers, heart shrieking, jam tongue, deep vein thrombosis, shallow vein thrombosis, elephantitis, giraffe neck, Truman Show syndrome, me, myself and Irene-itis, the quakes, the shakes, the shake and bake, the bacon snake, the snake and rake, foodborne illnesses including breech banana and chicken Caesarean salad, bulging vein, bungee mane, imposter syndrome, composter syndrome, Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, beaver fever, rat bite fever and Saturday night fever, facial blindness, severe facial remembrance, alien hand syndrome, mermaid foot, and in some rare cases, Destiny Thumb. Do not take Avexia if you are also taking medication for Fortnite fungus or Dota dick.
Okay, so this is Earth. Our last check was 10,000 years ago. They've reached the Silicon Age and have a planetary communication network. That's good. Let's see how they're using it.
Why is that a frame photo of a coming Japanese anime character? And I realize, oh, it's a weird reflection. And then I look down, and what do I see, Peter? I am wrapped in Nick's filth. It's like the fucking Godfather where there's a horse's head in the middle.
Another 10,000? Yeah, let's give them another 10,000.
Welcome back to the show, and a big thank you to Rattlesnakes, RhysWild, for the new word for us.
It's only going to get filthier in another 10,000 years. It's not like we're going to get better.
I also like to imagine that he's still sitting on his couch and there's a green screen behind him.
Yeah.
Just to not break tradition.
Totally.
Yeah.
I thought the aliens are going to be like, fucking ads.
Yeah. Lovely concept, though.
Yeah.
And I love the little pinch on the voice of the purple Rhys.
Timbre in there. Support.
Yeah.
And a big thank you, of course, to Avexia for the Destiny Thumb. We're going to close out the show now. We've got the post show sponsored by Loki Cat. Speaking of filthy,
Loki Cat.
Man fucks a bird.
I got some filthy stuff I could try and talk about.
Really?
Oh.
It happened in the tent?
No, potential tent adventures.
Potent show.
Wait. So this is just fantasy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Tent fantasies.
Tent-based fantasies. Sign him up.
Potential fantasies. Yeah. Let's
Shit,
go with that.
that's a
That was
segment
his
right
joke.
I said potent.
I stole it.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a good
We didn't hear
segment,
it.
though.
Potent.
Yeah.
Potential.
Okay, cool. Sponsored by Loki Cat. Stick around for the post show coming up as well. We're going to do the credits. Will's going to do the credits.
Will did it last week.
last week.
He did it
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, off.
I've got such an original idea.
He did it. We
Snaked
did
it around.
The squeezy voice.
Yep.
He did it.
You?
I didn't know before.
The week
turn.
before. It must be you.
Yeah,
Me,
Maybe it's
yeah,
Peter.
I think it's you.
Okay,
I
cool.
think it's you.
Hit it. Credit it up.
Funny. Hey, Master Cryptic, look at all these handsome men on stream.
Sorry, I'll let me just get my my credit voice ready.
That took a lot of effort with myself.
You got a sore neck and no beard.
Here we go.
Peter.
Here come the credits.
A special thanks to all our patrons. The Mods, Gat, Syntax Error, Kit Carnage, Liz Dahlia, Sith Cat, Phoenix O'Lion, Disturbed 778, Jex, Caboose, and What the Shark. Our Pocket Wrangler is Little Miss Starlet, Gus Beard Wrangler is DumpDaze, Department of Donuts is Honey Bun Bun, Bot Lubricator are We Are Robots and Limbot, Foot Severer is Moth Captain, Foot Liquor is It's Jep, The costume department is Aranishi. Remover of foot from Gus's mouth is Babylon Boffin. Back pocket legal team is Ak Arash. Nick's own legal team for his dumb mouth is BuriBuri. Head technician is Kane Lavos. Scardy Groomer is Glowing Might. Gaming department is MPod18. Naming department is Oz Naminator. The best boy is Eva Ray. The worst boy is Evil Spy Boy. Box boy is Boxy. Scardy feeders are BT Nano and Super Studios. Scardy breeders are Slowponk and Zeke. Scardy Wrangler is Bifrost. Worm Wankler is Toxassured. Pete's cable guy is Wolsey. Well designed by A. Timothy. The gaffer, holder of gaffer tape, is BMAC. Staff attention grabber is Snail XD. Assistant to staff attention grabber when she loses attention is Daisy 86. Community hot boy is Nigrotex, and his hot boys, the Coastal City and Avexia. Assistant remover of sugar from Coke is Kaylee Kool-Aid. Executive show canceller is Raj. Remover of sass is Sassless, and the replacer of sass is Skirovic. The house band is Music for Hire, What Was Happening, and MiddleCee. The transport officer is the Vega Bus. Dinosaur supervisor, of course, is Phil Tippett. The bird supervisor is Loki Cat. And pocket business partners, DreamPC and Pixel Beans Coffee.
Too professional.
That was very
Did
good.
you sound sexy?
I had a super deep voice modifier on.
Shit. Yeah.
Good.
That's exciting.
Because we did that. We did the up.
Yep.
We did the up a couple of weeks in a row.
It's called the Ben filter.
We did the up a couple of weeks in a row.
The Ben filter.
Yeah.
Both Ben and Josh, who just joined the company,
Yeah.
both of them are like, I've been really sick this week.
Vocal fry experts.
No one noticed at all. You seemed perkier than ever. A big thank you to all of our Back Pocket patrons. Of course, if you want to join the Patreon, that is the main way in which this show continues. Then head to patreon.com/backpocket. What do you want?
If you did that, you get access to the playdate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you do too.
Ep 4, it's available for you guys now. If you're on the, I don't know what specific tier it was, but there is a tier. Production partner. Available now since yesterday. And then for everyone else, Saturday, it's a very fun episode. I've seen some nice comments, so thank you for the appreciation.
Yeah.
Thank you as well.
Elsad is just giving me a lot of joy right now, saying, Phil Tippett? Like the person that worked on the Star Wars films?
The Phil Tippett?
The Phil Tippett who was the dinosaur supervisor for Jurassic Park?
Yep.
Is a sponsor of your show?
Amazing.
In some way?
Oh my God.
Absolutely.
Production partner or above? Has early access to the playdate?
Crazy.
The Phil Tippett.
Don't want to close the Raptor cage before he left here? He should. What?
As well, we have T-shirts that we owe to people on our Patreon as well that we're going to reveal very soon.
We do too. The new design.
We have not
coming
forgot
up.
about those. Design is coming.
Oh, we forgot about
I think we just designed it tonight.
Yeah.
Totally.
The idea.
Baby hot dog.
Baby hot dog. I feel like the bird, though. The bird looked good on the big screen.
Both of them.
Huge.
That in the middle.
Huge.
But it says majestic.
$90. Head to patreon.com/backpocket to become a member of our Patreon community. Head to backpocket.gg if you want links to everything we do, including our store and our merch, where we make a series of clocks. We are at Backpocket Vids on all social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I don't even know. Ever use the Facebook?
It exists.
It does.
That's all.
Yeah, we made a low-key Facebook page, which I think we...
Come and poke us. Can you still poke?
I don't think so.
It's complicated.
I don't think so.
No.
No. Fair enough. I think you can sweet baby Ray. That's all you can do now. All right, old memes. God, fuck, we're so old. Stick around for the post show, sponsored by Loki Cat. Will, thank you for stepping in.
Thank you for stepping in.
Stepping in.
Hey.
Oh, what a bit.
He started the thing, and he will continue that thing potentially next week. Until next week, we'll be back with more Back Pocket. We're going to back it out.